Attention all new and upcoming Caribbean artists. If you feel your music is hot, just submit your song to mixupradio@yahoo.com. Make sure you donate to our Cash App at DJ CEO Cat and tune in every Tuesdays at 2 p.m. for that Keep It or Trash It show, right here on Mix Up Radio for your feedback on your song. We will preview your music, and also if you donate $25, we will play the full song. We also showcase music videos. Donate $50 to get your video showcased during the live show.
We advertise events, wedding, parties, businesses. Simple contact us by email at mixupradio@yahoo.com. We here for your businesses. Mix Up Radio is the new station for your hit music and your advertising.
Attention all up-and-coming new artists, feel free to join the new Mix Up TV video showcase live. Show each and every Sundays at 4 p.m. hosted by DJ CEO Cat and Worthy Magic with special guest Carrie. Just submit all videos to mixuptvvideo@gmail.com to enter the show. Please send in your YouTube link or your video MP3 file. Also log into mixuptv.com to watch the live shows. Log into worldhyperadio.com, share your music, and upload your new videos. Sign up, join us now.
Catch DJ Freddie every Sunday at 8 p.m. right here on Mix Up Radio.
Catch DJ CEO Cat right here each and every Tuesdays at 2 p.m. for that Keep It or Trash It Artists Review Show. Log in to mixuptv.com to watch the live show.
Catch DJ Rapid from Monday to Friday with that 5 p.m. free ride.
Log into worldhyperadio.com, share your music, and upload your new videos. Sign up, join us now.
You're listening to Mix Up Radio with new hits 24/7.
The station with the best music. Best music.
I love the music.
Best music.
Mixupradio.com. Go download our mobile app now.
Hello. Don't be rich in New York, me not take no talk. Not really just no shadow after dark. See a guy face, can't see him hard. And we not take check on New York. New York, New York, love New York, New York, New York, New York, New York, New York, we love New York. Hey.
I'm say New York, bad man, gangsta, make me see you on a Brooklyn and the heart of the foundation. Every other parapet salute this one. Queens, Bronx, Manhattan, and Staten Island. Flatbush, Crown Heights, Bushwick, Bed-Stuy, East New York, Brownsville, and Canarsie. 50s, 90s, all over Brooklyn. Respect Flatbush, that is where I live.
Okay.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to another episode of WHTV Podcast. We're back and another lovely Sunday. I don't know if it's lovely, but I guess we could call it lovely because we're all here, right? So shout out to everyone who's joining us today. Stick around. We have a great show, just like always. I'm going to say hello to my co-host, Worthy Magic, CEO, Kat. How you guys doing today?
I'm good. What up, people? How you doing? You already know, Worthy Magic. Another Sunday. God bless us for being here. Thank you, Kerry, for that introduction. That was beautiful. I like how you put that down. How you doing?
I'm doing good. Like I said, I mean, it's a little cloudy outside, but I'm here. So I'm thankful for that. I'm here with you guys. So I'm happy, excited.
Yeah, that's a good start. I'm blessed to be here. Thank everybody for being out here on a Sunday with us. You already know this is how we put it down every Sunday, 4 to 6. You already know. WHTV podcast, sometime until 6. You know what I'm saying? Kat, how you feeling? Because I'm feeling lovely. How you doing?
I don't know, man. I'm always going through something. You know what I mean? But I'm good, though.
That's life.
I'm going to fix my camera.
Definitely life, man. Definitely life.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
I'm always going through my little, one, two, something. You understand? But for the most part, I got my help from here. Shout out to
Yes.
everybody that's logged in from. Let me make sure my audio sound good. Let me make sure this audio good. Okay, the audio sound good. All right. Yeah, shout out to everybody that's tuning from tuning live, you know what I mean, and rocking with us. It's another segment of that WHTV podcast. You know what I mean? Word and Magic. You feel me? A beautiful Carrie and DJ Cat himself. We here. You understand?
Yes.
Shout out to everybody, the whole New York tri-state area, Patterson, New Jersey. What up?
What
We
up,
here,
what up,
right?
what up? Silk City, what it is.
Yeah, we definitely here. Definitely here. Um, where we starting at today? Because
Oh, I want to give a big shout out to Silk City. They did a little program today to stop the violence. I think it was yesterday from 2 to 6. And Nick OJ, which we had on the show before, and NASCAR. They was out there
Okay.
performing.
Yes.
Yes, it was beautiful. I put it on my page for people that don't follow me and go over there. You can go follow me at Worthy Magic too. You see my stuff up there and get posted with everything. But yeah, they had a nice celebration about stop the violence. A bunch of people out there. I don't want to get too specific, but it was
That's
nice. It
real
was nice. It was
nice.
a good turnout.
oh, they did.
That's
So when they did that in Patterson yesterday?
Yeah, from 2 to 6, I think.
nice.
Right
Stop the
over there,
violence.
Oh,
right in
Uh-huh.
front of, right downtown in the middle, right there in front.
oh,
Okay. In front of the what do you call that? Town
Police
hall or
town hall, yeah.
yeah, okay,
Somebody's
gotcha.
over there.
All
Mm-hmm.
okay.
right,
That's
that's
cool. That's
cool.
cool. That's cool.
That's
All right,
real nice.
all right. I should have went through and checked that out. I didn't know about it, so I didn't actually go. But
I found out last minute too, but when I seen it, I was like, oh, okay.
oh, so you popped up. You went out there.
No. I was in East Orange. I couldn't make it. I had another event going on.
But
Oh,
shout out
okay.
to everybody who put that
Right.
together and who supported and all that. Let's stop the violence, man. Yeah, spread
Yeah, I
love.
like that. I like that. Stop the violence. That's a great
Yes.
thing. Where did they have that at? Where in Patterson was
Well,
it?
give me a second. Let me grab some information real quick so I'll make sure I say the accurate. I'm just want to big them up real quick. All right, cool.
Okay. In that
Yes.
in the meantime, I'm gonna play a video. Right.
Let's get
Let's
to
go.
it.
I've seen too many teardrops, too many crimes. Social media control the mind. I've been waiting for a very long time. Get up in the morning to see the sunshine. Sure. Too many teardrops, too many crimes. Social media control the mind. I've been waiting for a very long time. Wake up every morning to see the sunshine. I've been waiting so long. Sure. I've been waiting so long to get my shine. I've been waiting so long. Sure, I've been waiting so long to get my shine. I see envy, I see hate, I see keepers at the gate. We love happiness, we love joy, we love people full of joy. Education is the key. Work hard for the fee. Keep your head high to the sky. No more sadness, no more lies. Pure hustling every day. No more sadness, no more pain. I see goodness in your eyes. Don't let people tell you lies. Be a wise man to your wife. Be a smart man in your life. Getting paper is the thing. Live a good life is the thing. I've been waiting so long. Sure. I've been waiting so long to get my shine. I've been waiting so long. Sure. I've been waiting so long to get my shine. Too many teardrops, too many crimes. Social media control the mind. I've been waiting for a very long time. Get up in the morning to see the sunshine. Sure. Too Social media control the mind. I've been waiting for a very long time. Wake up every morning to see the sunshine. I've been waiting so long. Sure. I've been waiting so long to get my shine. I've been waiting so long. Sure. I've been waiting so long to get my shine.
Up.
Big tune.
We here.
Yeah.
We here.
Yeah.
It's always nice to hear. Oh yeah,
Yes.
I got some information on the event that happened yesterday. It was called the Healing Fest, and it happens on June 7th. And it's the fourth annual Healing Fest.
Oh my
Okay.
gosh.
Yeah, the fourth annual one. We need to get a part of this. You know what I'm saying? A
Yes.
gun violence awareness month. You know what I'm saying? We got Kenyatta, Stewart, Esquire. Cat, you don't remember Kenyatta? Dark skinned
Um.
African dude, bald headed. He's a lawyer now and everything.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah. I remember who that
they
is. Yeah.
doing good work, man. I appreciate it.
Yeah, I remember who that is.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so that was the event, and it was right there in 100 Hamilton Place in the courtyard right there in Patterson. So big shout out to that, man. I like that.
Yeah,
So
big
it's the
shout
fourth
out to that.
annual. Hopefully we get involved with the fifth annual that's coming up next year.
Yes.
I'll get something
Yes.
going on.
I
Mm.
would
Okay?
love that. Yeah.
Shout out.
Okay, definitely. Yeah, shout out to everybody that's logged in. Like I said, you know, what I mean, this is the another episode of that. That show each and every Sunday at 4.
WHTV podcast.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the number to call us up is 848-480-6371 to reach us in studio. You could call us on WhatsApp too. Where's my phone? My phone right here. Make sure my phone is nearby. Y'all could call us on WhatsApp. That's a WhatsApp number. You know what I
Give
mean?
us a call.
I want to give some shout out. I want to shout out to the boy Wild Bill, and shout out to Anthony. You know what I mean? M16, big up yourself. You know what I mean? They did what's the name of their podcast again? Let me the name of the
Oh, I did see it on the feed.
You
Okay.
see it? Yeah. They come on each and every Wednesday
Mm-hmm.
at 4.
Okay.
You know what I mean? It's good brothers, man. They got positive messages and stuff like that. So you guys look up for
Nice.
that. You're
Yes.
gonna be hearing that on
Shout
go
Since
ahead.
we're giving out shout outs, I just want to shout out our two guests that we've had in the past 2 weeks, um, Worldorama and Daylight.
Yeah,
So, those
absolutely.
were awesome interviews that we did. They're awesome artists. And, I just want to shout them out, thank them for joining our show and, talking to the people, talking to us, and, giving us their music and their talent. Keep it up, and thank you again for joining us.
Yeah, I want to give a big shout out to Flower Gun too for you know what I mean, entering the show last week and show us love. That's what I'm talking about. You know what I
Oh
mean?
yeah.
Yeah,
That
shout out
podcast we had on what Tuesday? Keep it or trash it. Oh
yeah.
Yeah.
yeah, so we back again for the first time. Me and CEO Cat, I'm privileged that I'm being on the show. You know what I'm saying? On Tuesday, what we do, keep it or trash it. Artists come up there, we play your music. We always say we keep it or trash it. It's no media on it from 1 to 5. It's just straight. And when is that, Cat? On Tuesday?
Yeah. That's Tuesday at 2 p.m. That Keep It or Trash It show on 2 p.m. We revamp that show. We bring it back to each and every Tuesday. And hold on there. Hold on before I mention this. Let me drop a bomb for this one right here.
Oh my God.
So the flyers for August 9th is officially out.
Oh,
Oh, yes.
But
I peeped it.
I need to confirm right now live on air if you guys will host it with me.
We'll host it with you. Yeah, we there.
No,
Oh man, it's an
for
honor.
sure.
Absolutely.
Will you guys
Absolutely.
host it? Because did you see the flyer?
Yeah, I checked
I
it out.
saw
I
the
checked it
flyer.
out. I seen it
Yeah.
up there. You see the carrier?
Okay,
I
you
saw
know
the
Royal
flyer.
Rama gonna be there, Daylight gonna be there, DJ Johnson,
Right.
they all on the flyer. We just dropped the
Right,
flyer
right,
yesterday.
right.
the updated version of flyer. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add you guys to the main flyer as
Okay.
hosting the event.
Okay.
Absolutely. Oh,
So
give a shout out for that. Come on,
you
y'all.
gotta clear your
It's a
calendar.
movie.
Absolutely. There we go.
Yep. You got to clear your calendar. You know, you got to take off of work that day, any other job, and we go from there.
Absolutely.
Yes,
So
we
you
have
heard it first.
from the time you told us you was having it on August 9th, we already, locked it down. Come
Okay,
on.
cool.
Yeah. That's
Yeah,
what's up, man. So, people, you heard it first. We're gonna be here. Me and Kerry, Worthy Magic. We're gonna do what is it, August 9th. You
yeah,
know, Cat album release party, birthday party, / everybody get together. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna be a shenanigans wilding out over there in you know what I'm saying? PA. You already know.
Yes.
yeah.
Absolutely. It's gonna be a
Well,
movie.
it's gonna be a
Achimuchi
movie.
movie.
Yeah.
Now,
There should be more artists add to the venue as we go, but we're not gonna cloud it up. You know what I mean? But I got like about 2 more artists we have to add to, but we're gonna make a separate flyer for them. You know what I
Okay.
mean? Because a lot
okay.
of people, and shout out to Pepper Killer. Pepper Killer linked me. Actually,
Pepper.
he just
I
linked
see
me.
him in the front of the flyer too.
Yeah, he posting the flyer. He posting it up because he coming for real. He's coming to do his thing. Pepper Killer
Yes.
is going to shine. So
Oh,
we should have a lot of fun.
I
yeah, it's
think
gonna be
so.
amazing.
We should have a
Now,
lot of fun.
what other things are in this area? Because I have family. I'm gonna have to bring them, do something with them
Yeah,
during the
we gonna work on
daytime.
that.
Then we go.
You got the hotel. You also got my house too.
Okay.
My house is like 3 minutes away from the club.
Okay. Okay.
You don't worry about that. You'll be fine.
I just want to make sure the kids are good, and
They'll be
then
good.
during the nighttime, then
Yeah.
we do our thing.
Yeah, we'll figure all that out. We want on wash it out. We're gonna make sure the kids good, the family good. You know what I mean?
That's
All
gonna be
right,
fun, man.
let's
So,
go.
people,
But
you
yeah, we
heard it.
locked in.
Just make sure you clear your calendar for that day.
I did.
Yeah, doors open at 9 p.m. sharp. You understand? So now Wordy Magic, my co-host Carrie, will be hosting that.
Oh yeah, we up in there,
It's going down. You know what I mean?
just
That'll
like
Yes.
be
that.
fun.
Voila.
Definitely. And if you want to get more information on the flyer, log into worldhyperadio.com. The flyer is posted there on worldhyperadio.com. Go to the Instagram. Follow me at the real DJ CO Cat. Y'all give out your Instagram so they can follow y'all.
Go ahead, Carol. Ladies first. You know.
I don't have an Instagram, but I'm working on making one. You
Well,
can follow
You
me
don't
on
have no
Facebook.
social media?
You can follow me on Facebook.
Okay.
It's Carrie.
Okay.
K E
nice. There
R
you
R
go.
I
You have a
Carrie. Yeah.
social media. So Facebook is cool. You know what I mean?
Yes.
But you got to come up to the big ballers, you know what I mean? And ball with the big ballers real quick.
Yes. Yes.
Word of
Yes.
magic,
I'm
you got
working
yours?
on it. I'm working on it.
Okay.
You
So
already know. You already know. Let me spit mines out right quick. You already know. Worthy Magic, Worthy _Magic 1. That's one of the Instagram. Then Worthy Life. And you see me on Facebook all the time. Just type me in and you see me pop up. All right. I'm gonna be a
yeah.
little bit more active. I ain't been active in a while, but you see, Cat brought the motherfucker out. All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, look.
And the real DJ CEO Cat spelled with a K. You understand? I want y'all go over there and follow Mix Up TV, follow World Hype Radio, follow Reggae Hype. It's all a family. You know what I mean?
Absolutely. It's gonna be fun.
Shout out to the boy, the motivator. Shout out to the whole NIE Radio. Shout out to Reggae Pauls. You know what I mean? Shout out to Reggae Hype. Mix Up Radio, big up on yourself. You know what I mean? We actually live on Mix Up Radio right now too. Listen,
Mixedup.com.
yeah, mixuptv.com. We actually live on mixuptv.com right now. I try to go live on Kick. I got to check that out. For some reason, it didn't pick up the live on Kick. I don't understand that. But, you know what I mean? As the show go, I'll try to figure that part out. Why Kick is not taking the live. You know what I mean?
Right.
I know
Well,
from what I heard, they don't block contents like some things, you know?
Okay.
right. They let it
Gotcha.
flow.
Yeah, they let it flow. So I don't know.
Did we
But
go on Kick the last show we did on Tuesday?
yeah, we was on Kick for that show. But like I said, just log into our dedicated website, which is whtvpodcast.com. You can view the show right there. No interference, no issue. You know what I
There you
mean?
go.
And all of that. whtvpodcast.com. That's our main website for this show. You know what I mean? Which I just share it. I'm gonna share it again to the Facebook platform and on the Instagram and all that. You understand what I'm trying to say? So
People,
everybody,
it don't cost you nothing to hit a thumbs up and a share. It's like a 2-button push. And I appreciate you anyway. You can put even thumbs down. Just make sure you put a thumbs up, thumbs down, or just share it. Because corporation and incorporation, we can do it together. You hear me?
all right, cool. So in that note, we're gonna go to another video, "Sweet
Okay.
Jamaica" from Mr. George Prophet.
Nice.
Sweet Jamaica. Oh my gosh. Sweet, sweet Jamaica. What a brilliant sunshine. The weather in Jamaica is one of a kind. Sweet, sweet Jamaica. What a brilliant sunshine. You have to make a visit even once in a your lifetime. It's a place to come and have fun. When I say fun, I mean fun can done. It is known as the island in the sun. But I can tell you, the beaches are second to none. It's a place to relax and be free. And you will be welcome with a lot of hospitality. The whole atmosphere is so friendly. Sure you will enjoy peace and tranquility. Sweet, sweet Jamaica. What a brilliant sunshine. The weather in Jamaica is one of a kind. Sweet, sweet Jamaica. What a brilliant sunshine. You have to make a visit even once in a your lifetime. You have to make a stop in at the grill. Oh, there is so many places for you to relax and chill. Halfway tree in Constant Spring. And don't you forget Cool, cool Mandeville. Stop at Portmore and Montego Bay. A lot of good food and you won't be short of the good old reggae. You have to go rafting on the Rio Grande. Then make a stop at those river falls near Ochi. Sweet, sweet Jamaica. What a brilliant sunshine. The weather in Jamaica is one of a kind. Sweet, sweet Jamaica. What a brilliant sunshine. You have to make a visit even once in a your lifetime. You have to go visit the Bud Fountain. Then make sure you explore the Blue Mountain. Then spend an evening in Kingston Town. Sip some bird strike and watch the sun go down. Enjoy some fish over Port Royal. Sample the national dish cause I think it's vital. Then check out lightning bolt down at Trelawney. Then stop on 9 Mile, the home of Bob Marley. Sweet, sweet Jamaica. What a brilliant sunshine. The weather in Jamaica is one of a kind. Sweet, sweet Jamaica. What a brilliant sunshine. You have to make a visit even once in a your lifetime. Sweet, sweet Jamaica. Oh my gosh. You have to make a visit even once in a your lifetime. Sweet.
I says the boy DJ Cat, we here, we here, we here, we here. You know what I mean?
Like
Yes, we're here.
You guys are there?
absolutely on a
We're here
Sunday.
each and every Sunday from 4 to when?
For
until.
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 Absolutely, yo. It's always a pleasure being with my co-host right now, spending this time with y'all on this Sunday, and especially with the people too that's interacting and listening. You know what I'm saying? Big up to y'all, man. It's been a
Yeah.
beautiful experience. You hear me?
Yes,
Definitely.
yes,
We
yes.
got two videos to critique too, so I'm gonna put them up in a little while. Someone has submitted videos. That was
Oh,
last week.
nice.
We never got around to playing those videos, but I'll definitely do it this week.
Okay, nice.
All right, definitely. Let's talk about
Yes.
Vibes Cartel now. I go on Vibes Cartel, the highest paid Jamaican artist ever, right?
Yeah,
Ever? Is
Ever,
ever?
I
ever.
think it's ever. From what I got right now, a Vibes Cartel is getting paid $1.35 million a show.
What do you
You know
mean?
what I'm
US dollars?
saying? Yes, in US dollars.
Wow. That's crazy though. You know how much they gotta that's why his tickets so much. See, that's okay, but it's not good for some of the fans, I think. I think that's crazy too expensive because you gotta raise tickets price so high to meet that requirement so you could pay the artist and make you some money, pay your staff and all of that. So that means your tickets gotta be crazy. So a lot of people that really want to see Vibes Cartel is can't afford to go see him. The only way they could see him is watch him on television.
But he was in Atlanta last night.
Yeah.
So he performed there last night, and he's back in New Jersey next week Saturday in Atlantic City. And I checked out the prices. It's gonna be at the Boardwalk Hall, out there in Atlantic City. I checked out some of the prices. They're not. I. It depends on the venue, I believe, because um, Boardwalk Hall, it's a small place. It seems very intimate. It's not like a stadium or like an arena.
Okay.
Um, and the tickets weren't like outrageous. I think to sit maybe like floor seats or whatever, they were like 400 or something like that. It wasn't crazy like how the New York prices were,
You
Right.
don't think
but you know,
what happened to $50 tickets, $100 tickets? You said 400 is the lowest price. So I can
no,
imagine
no, no. 400 is like the highest that I see.
got you, got you,
Yeah,
got you, got you.
$75 was the lowest price.
That's what I was thinking too. I was thinking about if it was just the venue, because that was a good point. That was a good take that you made. Because the venue does make a big difference. If you're fitting in 15,000 people versus just like 10,000 or nine, you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
and the
So the price is
location,
gonna be
like,
different, and the location. So I guess what they're saying is the highest ever been bidded for, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like he was the highest that ever been bidded to be like,
Yeah, I
"Ah,
think that's
yo,
what they said.
I want this for my services." And I mean, that's a big move too, and I like that because you know, man, I have to step up in that life, and that's what we're
yeah,
gonna do. You
yeah.
feel me? Yeah,
Vibes
but
Cartel's always been about the money. So he
nigga,
he always says it in the interview. Like he loved dancehall, but he for the moolah, the cash money.
but we are money, we are currency, we are
Of
energy.
course,
So you know.
definitely. So yeah, so
And I like that it set the bar right there, so at least you have something to go to. You feel me?
Yeah.
There's
Yeah,
somewhere to go to. But I like Kara said, it was a good take that she made. It was on the venue. It depends on the venue, because I
yeah,
think
the
the ticket will
location.
fluctuate. Right?
yeah.
Yeah,
Depends on how many people could fit in the place so you can make that money.
yeah, and then also the want. He when he was in New York, that was the first show, first time he's performing back in like America. So that's the want. People are gonna, oh, first time, first. So the demand, it was high. So they're gonna want to put the ticket prices high because they know people are gonna come out. It's the first, whatever. So now I
Yeah.
think now that it's kind of like he's done a few shows already, maybe the tickets won't be as much as the first show.
Mm.
Okay.
So
Okay.
there was something that happened in Trinidad and Tobago with
Yeah.
him that he couldn't perform in.
He couldn't why couldn't he perform in Trinidad?
I think the guy that was the promoter, from what I'm saying, don't quote me, but the guy that was the promoter, he bit off more he could chew, you know. So and he tried to do it around carnival time, and then it's like an influx into the culture, and then so there's a whole big uproar.
So what?
But
He didn't
that
have the money to pay him, like he said he did, but he didn't.
he
Maybe
got
that's
involved with the government and all this other thing that came
Oh,
on, you know. So they
so.
was like, nah, they canceled the whole show.
permits or
I
whatever.
was watching a clip online with a promoters talking about Vibes Cartel, and the promoter was saying that he charged way too much money. You know what I mean, as far as to get booked, and he was saying like Bojo, they only want to work on big stages. They don't care about the small people. You know what I mean? Basically, that's what he's saying. Like people that can't afford, and they charging a lot of money. You understand? But I think them artists put in enough time to where they could charge.
That was
I
gonna be
agree.
my next thing. That
Yeah,
was gonna
I
be my
agree.
next thing.
yeah, they're not regular artists like trying to come up. They already put you know what I
For a
mean?
long
Exactly,
time.
man.
Like, see, I'm not really upset at. Let me tell you why I'm not upset at what Cartel doing as far as money wise. Because since Cartel came from prison, right? He opened a lot of doors and he brought real dancehall back. So he could get that
Absolutely. That's a
money
whole fact.
because what he did is a big deal. Because now you're not really hearing the chopper music them like that anymore. You're not hearing those type of music. You're hearing so they kind of forcing the younger dancehall artists them to start do
The
the real
director.
dancehall instead of trap dancehall. I'm saying you could do the trap dancehall, but don't over flood it with trap. Don't forget what dancehall really is. You get what I'm trying to say? I don't even know what trap. I don't know who came up with the name. I guess people just make up the name trap dancehall because they have to figure. They have to
Chop
figure
the
out a
guns
name.
down. Chop, 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 chop. All
Yeah,
right.
they have to figure out a name what to call it. I
Yeah.
guess you
Yeah.
understand. And I'm not knocking none of the artists. Them. I'm just saying that the real dancehall is the Beanie Man, the Bounty Killers, the Buju Banton, the Kiapatan, the Sizzlers. You know what I mean? I said the Baby Shams and and those
Style
guys.
and good time and
Yeah,
vibe.
yeah,
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 it's a vibe. It's a whole vibe. It's not
yeah,
just you can have those elements in there, but that's not the whole thing that's gonna be highlighted. It's a good
yeah.
time with females. You know, go ahead. Just to add on to what I say, guy.
What people have to notice realize is what the new generation dancehall did to dancehall. Now, when you go to the dance, them you rarely see woman and man a dance. You see man and man and make like floor dance with each other, and the woman them stand aside. I'm not saying woman and man a dance, but it's not like it used to be. Like when they go on real dancehall, you have the girl in my bubble upon the man them. You know what I'm saying? And stuff like that. You don't see that much these days because the style of music doesn't attract that.
I ain't scared to move around, cat. When I move,
Yeah, no, I'm not talking about you. I'm
no,
not.
I'm gonna say there's people like me. I ain't scared to move around, left, right, up, up. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, yes, yes. But what I'm saying the majority count. Most they don't do that in a dancer like they used to. Remember, I don't want to sound like I'm old as hell, but I've been selecting sound since I'm 15 years old in Jamaica. So I've been going to dancehall. So I watched dancehall grow from then in my era till now, and I've seen the difference. You
Absolutely.
understand? What I'm saying, they contribute to, they kind of hurt the culture a little bit. Because they can't hurt the culture all the way. Because if they could have, then Cartel wouldn't have been able to did what he did when he came home. Because they already had hurt the culture. You understand what I'm trying to say? I heard MC Nuffy says something. I don't agree with him all the way, but he made a point. He said dancehall was locked up in prison. And the reason why I'm gonna let him get that, listen, the reason why I'm gonna let him get that is because since Cartel been back, born to get visa, everybody a get visa, dancehall like it's like back. So
No, no, that's a whole part.
in that sense, I'll let him get that. You understand what I'm trying to say? Shout out to MC Nuffy anyway. He called us show us love, but I'm just saying that,
Backpack,
you know what
backpack.
I'm
That's the
saying?
one with the backpack, right?
Yeah.
In a dance, now everybody want to be bad man because of the content of the music. Chop off your head, chopper, chopper, do everything is chop. You know
Right.
what I mean? Everything is chop, 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 chop. So I'm just happy that Cartel them and the Bounty Killer them and the real dancehall head them back touring again the world, and they're opening up people eyes that even the new people that just get hip to dancehall, you don't want them to get hip to trap music and thinking that's dancehall. You want
Copy.
the real heads them to show them what dancehall really is. And respect to all of the artists them that's doing their thing, doing the trap music, eh? You know what I mean? Sometimes it's about the money, but it got to be about the culture first, and then you make the money.
Hold
If
up, cat, cat,
yeah,
real quick, right? Just to give a little pushback, right? It's balance, right? Because you can have the chop, you can have the dancehall, you can have the roots and culture, but it's what's being promoted the most. You get
yes,
what I'm saying? That's
yes,
what's being promoted the most. Because even when same thing that happened in hip hop too. The same thing that's happened in hip hop but the chop chop come from trap. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah,
it might follow the core of the thing. So there's a direct influence that's guiding every musical genre right now at the same time as we look at chop ain't nothing but trap, you know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Right. So we gotta look from, step back and look like, yo, what is this? Is it just that is that only music out there? Because there's other music out there. But
There's other
what
music out there.
there is. There is, but what is being like put under the
What's been
microscope?
promoted? Yeah,
Right, what's put under the microscope. So this is why we are here. You know what I'm saying? To have a objective to give you different things. Yeah, we like the chop, but we also like the tongue sound prayers. You get what I'm saying? Saying
Yeah.
yeah, pressure. You get what I mean?
yeah,
Right. So it's a balance. We're not getting enough balance. This is what I'm getting at with my argument. We're not having enough balance. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's just pushing the chop.
yeah.
Because
Everybody that should
human being is not just one dimension.
exactly. Anyway, you know what I mean. Anyway, we rate all music still. You know what I'm saying? And I have respect for all of the dancehall artists, them, even the chopper them, because they keep the thing relevant. But I just hope they pay attention to the cartel them and the budget them and what they're doing now and kind of like make a little bit. You ain't got to change up your whole thing, but put some better substance in it. You know what I mean? To where we can really go into a party and have to watch your head back and a man hear a song and you want to lick off your head back pertaining to what the song is saying. No, I'm dead serious.
No, that's a
Yes.
real fact.
You
That's
know
a
what
real
I'm
fact.
trying
I
to say?
mean, yeah,
Yeah.
but that was happening, and I get what you guys are saying, and I understand. I just feel like it's still the same. It's still the same to me because before Cartel went to jail, you had Gully and Gaza, and they were just listening to the songs, the fans, and they were causing
Point.
havoc in the country. So to me, the dancehall is dancehall, reggae music is reggae music, and it's gonna attract different kind of people, or whatever makes you jump on, Rev. Maybe that's what they into more, or that's what attracts them more. But I feel like the kind of music that they're singing now is still the same kind of music that they were singing before as well. I know that.
Karen, go ahead.
Yes.
Go ahead. I'm
No,
sorry.
no, I'm done.
I was gonna say, yo, you make a good point because then now we got to bring it back to the audience. You know what I'm saying? What are we leaning towards? So is it the artist or is it the audience? Because if we're leaning towards more of the righteous or even like a mixed blend, then that's what they're gonna do. So we as the audience and the listeners have some type of responsibility because what are we promoting?
Yeah.
Right.
What
And
do you think?
to bring it back to our conversation last week with World of Rama, he said it's anything that's catchy. So if something, it may not be great, but if it's catchy, then it may go far. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
I'm not mad
yeah,
at that part, but we can't be the whole thing. You get what I'm saying? Because like I said, it's the complexity to it. It can't be the whole thing. You know what I'm saying? Yes, we have moments where we just catchy, then we have moments where we have to sit down and really think. Then we have moments where we have a party and bullshit, and then we have moments to do different things. You know what I'm saying? So you can't just soul put everything on one thing. You know what I'm saying? So we have to make sure we highlight all of the artists that might do different varieties of things from culture, dancehall, reggae. But
yeah.
what do you
And
think, Ken? Go ahead, Ken. What do you think?
Yeah, yeah. Go ahead, Kerry.
well, all I was gonna say is also has to do with the generation. The these artists that are doing the chapa music or whatever you want to call it, they're younger, you know, so they're a different generation coming up, and the younger audience is, you know, influenced by them. They like them as well. Also goes back to what World Rama was saying. He's like, do what you got to do. Go out there, work hard, make your music if that's what you believe in, because there's an audience for everybody.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And that's the beautiful thing about
I'm
the net.
more worried about the after effect of whatever music you're doing, because everything carry a result. Just think about that for a second. Music cool
Yeah.
and everything, but what's the reaction? I'm more worried about the reaction of the music. You follow what I'm trying to say?
No, I
If
definitely
the
get what you're trying
content
to say.
if the content deal with killing and chop off your head and them something there, that's really what's gonna happen.
But this is what I was saying about the whole beginning of the thing, the variety. You can't just lean upon one thing. That does happen in society, regardless of what, or in life. You know what I'm saying? It happens, and people portray what they see because life is art and art is life, right? But it can't be the whole thing. You know what I'm saying? It has to have diversity to it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah, that's
Like,
part of
don't
it.
just listen to the chopper music. Open
So
your
we gotta
ears to
promote
the
all
other
type of
things
music.
as well.
Yeah, we gotta promote all type of music.
If you're gonna be a chopper artist, right? If you do 10 songs, don't do 10 chopper
Niggas on
songs.
there.
Right.
You understand what I'm trying to say?
Nah, I
Yes.
get it.
Mix it up. Show the youth them something good too. Tell the youth them to go do something good instead of keep telling them to do something bad. That's what
And
you
I
have to
get that.
do.
And I get that, cat. Because at the end
Yeah,
of the day, music is what supposed to teach somebody
yeah. And
something.
sometimes
Teach
most of
somebody
the,
something.
yeah, most of the time the artists
Imagine.
are talking about what's going on. But if you're contributing to what's going on, then you're always going to talk about what's going on. It's going to continue happening because you're contributing to it. You understand what I'm trying to say? So put the same energy into good too, not just bad.
Right. Balance.
Balance it out.
Balance. Still
Yeah.
gonna be happening, but you gotta be able to balance.
In that note, you guys want to critique a video? Let's play it.
Yeah, why not?
This is
Thank you, friend.
well, I think we played this how it's done. We played that last week, right? Is Mystic. Remember that? I
Yeah,
think we played that
we
last week.
all
But I have another one is OB OBC, right? Mystic is the same audio. Let's play. Let's get into the video real quick.
let's go.
Hold on a second. Let me take this call before we go any further. We have a call. Give me a second. Caller,
Big
you live?
live.
Yes, DJ Johnson, I tell you, say, you me like how Gaza team humble,
You like Gaza team
discipline.
humble? DJ.
You got me?
Yeah. You said you like Gaza team humble.
And discipline. You see? No problem. Them just enjoying the thing, you know?
Okay. Got you.
Yes, me, yeah, all right. Music come with a certain amount of people angry over there. There's a cartel, as enough would have say, dancehall was in jail, released now, and it's setting the trend right now, getting everything normalized and get it right. A lot of black folks didn't have not especially young, so them have nothing to entertain and look towards, you know? And the quality music he might come with right now is just like it's got a substance behind it from when he used to do music back in the days. So, you can see the permit of music changing to a certain level with a certain quality coming forward right now. And he deserve every cent.
Yeah, but you have to
because you got to know what you're worth, you know?
DJ, hear me out. We have to also pay attention to that Cartel is not in his 20s anymore or his teens anymore.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
After you do it for a minute, and then you step up to another level and you keep it right and read and put it on the right platform. Because remember, back in when as a ghetto youth, when I really have it like that in a sense, I see the way first. I nobody set example. You have to go out there and learn everything by yourself. That's why most Jamaican are patriotic like that, because nobody have them the school to do this, school to do that. So they have to go out there and learn everything by themselves and get exploited. And don't forget that Cartel used to get robbed too, you know.
Yeah.
From producers, you know?
Yeah.
And so all of that come in place and so forth. But when you put in that work and believe in what you believe in, you know, And that's what take him to the million or 2 million. He's supposed to get 3 million, I'm sure.
Hey, really attack infinite abundance. No, everybody priceless. You do
I was looking at the map, and the Jamaicans just a little dot. Oh, that's a strong influence all over the world. People love what we do because we're not coming here, we're not giving the world no ignorance. Yeah. Talk about badness, but coolness, good.
Right, balance.
Loving, nice people. We are good people. You know what I mean? Great people. And there's some, I love all of that, because showing our quality, our class.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. And the cultural man, them need to get up to the cultural now and get themselves ready and proper. You can't say R&B in a jail too, Puff Daddy and all them. And nobody balling people come out because guess what? The mentality was wrong before, you know what I mean? So new changes coming, man,
Okay.
Definitely.
Reggae father, reggae cousin, reggae uncle, all of them music connected to, so one set of music is all us,
That's
yes,
it.
I'm glad to we're a part of what go on. Roll a magic.
Salute. You already know D.A. Johnson.
Yeah, big up yourself.
Yes. Big up yourself,
Yeah, man.
D.A.
No,
Johnson.
Yeah.
Hey, yo, hold on, D.A. Johnson, before you go. What are you cooking today? This part of the show.
Somebody pulling up on me and taking care of some stuff.
All right.
Cool.
Yeah.
All right, cool.
For everybody, for all the audience that don't know, this what we do. When D.A. Johnson call in, we ask him what he cooking.
Because he always cooking.
Sunday. You got to cook something real nice and fresh.
They're probably pulling up on him with what they're cooking right now. They probably went to the store, you know what I mean? Yeah,
Nice.
so when he come back in, he said he's going to call back and then we'll ask him what he's cooking. In the meantime, I'm going to critique a video real quick. We're going to talk about the video after we played it.
Right,
let's go.
I'm my eye catcher. Walker royalty over rose petals on the floor. Exclusive designers, of course, I want more. Some of them made somewhere in America. If I go more, it's tailor-made out of Africa. From head to toe, it's for us and by us. Never cross colors, can I give call props? Back on my baggy rocker woo where the marathon continues. The finish ain't here. It just started with pop-pops, B.O.B.s. Young entrepreneurs makes my heart happy. Spurgo, Enzo, worldwide apparel. Hella black, hella proud, all up in your mental. My first part of Nagash, hold that feet black. Never surprised by how people react. Unknown brands, turning a lot of heads. Fresh and clean, competing with the best. I'm an eye catcher, now all my drip. My kicks are nice, my clothes are lit. My swag on point, I shine like light. Can't help it that you hate my life. I'm an eye catcher, now all my drip. My kicks are nice, my clothes are lit. My swag on point, I shine like light. Can't help it that you hate my life. I only buy black, that's why I'm off-white. No skinny jeans, I'm too large for this life. Build generational wealth for my future kingship. A king of oneself writing his own script. We teach y'all to dress, no sense of fashion. No matter which designers, still no swag. We mad creative, ask that pedan. One of our icons with a master plan. Start buying Spanish or Italian clothes. Don't need approval to reach our goals. Dipping quality, call me a fashionist. Let's build pyramids, brick by brick. Use the streets as basic inspiration. Use your imagination for more motivation. We need more Yeezys for Sheezys, my Yeezys. I'm here dressed to kill, only the shikis. I'm my eye catcher, now all my drip. My kicks are nice, my clothes are lit. My swag on point, I shine like light. Can't help it that you hate my life. I'm my eye catcher, now all my drip. My kicks are nice, my clothes are lit. My swag on point, I shine like light. Can't help it that you hate my life. We born with less, but we got more taste. We never be third world, always first place. Everybody wanna be us, that melanin race, but they can't carry the burden over slave. We overcome and conquer, strong as ever. It's really time now to unite and do better. Invest to create more independency. Hard as a rock, deep as the galaxy. Yes, we all focus on the daily paper. Too busy with crabs in the bucket behavior. Can't wait for my black whip Kantanka. Buy my acres of land, build my Wakanda. Won't FaceTime, I'm from you. Go figures, don't live in the past with negative pictures. Get out of the matrix, blue or red pill. Never underestimate, we gifted and skilled. I'm an eye catcher, yeah, oh my drip. My kicks are nice, my clothes are lit. My swag on point, I shine like light. Can't help it that you hate my life. I'm an eye catcher, yeah, oh my drip. My kicks are nice, my clothes are lit. My swag on point, I shine like light. Can't help it that you hate my life. Mystic experience, the grinder, KUMA records, KUMA records.
Okay.
Yes. Mystic
Fucking with it.
experience. Yes.
I'm fucking with it.
You are okay.
Yo, where's my blowhorn at? Fuck that. Yo! What's that? Yo, Achimuchi watching movie.
So go ahead, Kerry.
Mystic experience. I liked the video. I enjoyed watching it. It was entertaining. It was informative. I loved it. I'm gonna give it a five for the lyrics and five for the video.
Okay.
I truly enjoyed the video. I thought it was well, it was well put together. The editing of it all was nice. I like the different colors of the outfits. It wasn't too much in the video. I loved the video actually. I have nothing bad to say about it.
Okay.
So 5 out of 5 for me.
All right, Word of Magic. It's on you.
Word is smart. Hey, so I mean, damn, that was the magic right there. Let me give us some magic on that shit. God damn, Karen, you already know what the magic look like too and feel like.
Yeah.
Right. That's
Yes.
why you gave it 5 across the board, and I agree with you all the way. 5 across the board. Lyrics, dip, confidence, the bop, everything was nice. Video was good. It brought me into that moment, and yeah, it's my life. I was bouncing with it there. I was
Mad
there. I
at
was there.
me. Yeah. I
You
like
know what
it.
I'm saying? So let me see this real quick. So it's mystic experience, right?
Yeah.
And the thing was eye catcher.
Eye catcher.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, so that explains everything. What I'm saying, why I'm giving him 5 all across the board, and I'm fucking with it. I wouldn't even Google the nigga just about it. So people, go check that nigga out and see what else he got, cause I'm fucking with that. So I'm giving him 5 across the board.
Yeah. Shout out to Pepper Killer on the check-in. Angeline said, way up to you guys. You guys see that, right?
No.
Yeah.
Did you
Underneath,
see the chat? I don't
yeah, I
see the
can see the
chat.
little chat on the side.
No.
You can't see it on the side, Kerry?
It
Okay.
says way up to you
You're
guys.
using a tablet, right, Wordy?
Yeah, I'm on the tablet
That's
right
what. That's why. If he was on a tablet, you'd be able to see it. Anyway, but
Okay, the
he
bigger
said way up to
screen.
you guys. Shout out to Pepper Killer, and Pepper Killer
Thank
will be in the building August 9th. You know what I
now.
mean?
Hey, Cat, I don't like that
Always
shit.
that.
Chill out, man. We talking about if you was on that, what you call it.
What are you talking about?
Oh, we gotta watch these niggas sometime.
Wait, what?
Nah,
He,
go ahead.
he lost me. He went over my head. I don't even know what he's
Nah,
talking
go
about
ahead.
right
I'm
now.
fucking with you. I'm fucking with you. Go ahead.
Okay. All right. So let me talk about the my critique on that video. I like it too, and I like when a video focus on the song and not a
Yes.
bunch of dudes all over the place, and that even got nothing to do with the video. If you're talking about your mans and them and y'all partying and whatever, I get it. But
Yeah.
he trying to focus. He was focusing more on the lyrics, and the
Yes.
video. Whoever edited that video is very good with the switches and stuff. That was dope. I like that.
Yes.
You know what I mean? So I'm gonna give it. I ain't gonna give it a full 5. I rock with it, but it's not a 5 all around for me. I'm gonna give the song a 4 and the video a 4.
Okay.
Yeah.
All
Okay.
right.
No, that's respectable. No, that's
Yeah.
good.
Yeah. I mean, I like it, but it's not a song that I mean, I'll play it again, don't get me wrong. But
Right.
it's not a song that I wake up and be like, what should I listen to now? That be the first song come to mind.
And yeah, that's cool too, because we have to keep that in perspective, right? Because you know, when you wake up in everyday life, you be like, yo, what I'm gonna play? Like you play some Bob Marley's, it's a Peter Tosh. Like, you know what I'm saying? You play CEO Cat, you know what I'm saying? Thanks and
Yeah,
praise. Thanks
I
and
I
praise.
I feel maybe that's not the first thing I put on when I wake up, but maybe when I get in the car on my way to work or something, I'm gonna put it on because I'm an eye catcher and don't be mad at me. It's a good
The
vibe. It's
energy, what?
yeah.
You get out your
Yeah,
shit,
it
like
was
yo,
the vibes though. It was a vibes. You get a 4 to 4. Big up yourself. What's the artist name again?
eye
um
catcher. I don't what's it called?
His name what's his
Mystic
name?
Experience.
Mystic
Okay.
Experience. Eye catcher was the video.
I'm gonna give him a round of applause.
I still stand by my 5x5 though, right, Cat? Nigga was nice.
Oh, for sure, for
All right, it's
sure.
another video by the same artist, all right?
All right, let's see what he got. Double up.
It has been a couple of years, but man, just still
No,
be
no.
drastic. Able with
That's a
precision,
different
it's a
artist. Hold up.
skill
Let me
that he
stop that.
mastered.
I'm gonna stop that real quick. This is not the same artist. This
Oh
artist,
no, it is.
that's him?
Well,
It says Mystic
it doesn't look
Experience.
like him, but it does say it.
Mystical
Um,
Experience. How
how
done?
it's done. How's
Oh,
done.
how it's done.
I think
Maybe
Mystic.
that's a feature.
No,
This
no,
guy's a
you sure?
feature.
Yeah, let it rock. Let it rock. Let's see, because
All right,
we have
let's
a
go.
new experience anyway. Let go.
All right, let it go. Let it ride. I'm gonna rock it.
Absolutely.
Walking over rivers, feet never getting wet.
Oh, there
That
you go.
blood still be poisonous, sticking to the facts. This part of the script, song is feeling like a movie. It's going for the mark, we're never telling what our bones be. They blood spilling, so paint it on the canvas. Keep it mystical and medic like them bandits. It's bottle drop anger, so the message is on point. These nouns are first are getting mixed up in a joint. These souls be fatal, first and second hand is smoke. They do it for the brand, this whole industry's a joke. You better run, laminate ain't for fun. We get busy over only way to get it done. Been staying sharp in this life, there's nothing certain. I made a mark, nobody pulling down my curtain. Still locked, still, nothing here is average. But let me show you that my magic will be drastic. We still active at the city where we from. Hey yo, stand up, we gotta show them how it's done. Still locked, still, nothing here is average. But let me show you that my magic still be drastic. We still active at the city where we from. Hey yo, stand up, we gotta show them how it's done.
Like we're supposed to, these days I'm hopeful. BS I go through, visualize my vocal. As a kid, bitch, spoiled, treated royal. Got nothing but trouble for you. Even the hardest of them are approachable. Suckers ain't noble, same as trash. Expose you, go against ours, it's a no dude. Mac was noticeable, move coastal with colleagues that are loyal. Produce for the global, connecting throughout mobile. We social, working, making dope, but on the low, became professional. Feeling so special in the ghetto, walk comparable. But sometimes I go mental. In the past, grew up like a rebel. So what I achieve without a degree is quite incredible. There ain't nothing in life that I can't handle. So 5-3 battles without backing metal. Be the best example of old school sounds. That's classical, we unforgettable. All of my people show them how it's done. All of my people show them how it's done. All of my people show them how it's done. No fear of evil, we are still on. All of my people show them how it's done. All of my people show them how it's done. All of my people show them how it's done. No fear of evil, we are still on.
You can blame whatever, you can name whoever. This is pain and effort in the name of the shepherd. Since the late 90s, we trained to take measures. Main essence, studio was stoop the voice, break records. Boss pipes, hands with gunpowder. I create pressure, raise weapons, and I hate rappers who claim the same texture. No gimmick, real life, I'm not an image. Go get us, all day we go get it. No limit on my level, another day, another battle. God's work when I'm playing with the devil. The rebel under the hood, made it out with the goods. If I spit it, then I did it, my nigga, you understood. The rebel under the hood, ain't talk about what I've cooled. If I spit it, then I live it, experience and the truth. With the strength of the fan, we stand firm and strong. We earn our names through the city hoods and dirty slums. Tell them we back, we ain't here to settle for crumbs. One for all, we the power for all for one. With the strength of the fan, we stand firm and strong. We earn our names through the city hoods and dirty slums. Tell them we back, we ain't here to settle for crumbs. One for all, we the power for all for one.
Rap became about a voice of struggles, not putting words together to form a puzzle. You mumble your way in to make a quick hustle. I'm here to bring it back and stop that nonsense. It's getting out of hand, got to pull the strings. Show the youth how it's really done to be a king. Go full passion in it, love every second first. Embrace feedback, keep the hunger and thirst. Hold your mic right, no time for voice over. Practice real hard, kill your performance, earn your recognition. Wait for your encore, be fan first, love and respect the art form. Follow, like, subscribe, talent ain't required. Nowadays everyone can do it, just go viral. No skills at all the truths are rap bars. Me versus you, who goes against God?
I wanna drastic.
Okay.
Shit was like 20 minutes long. That was like a movie.
Was it?
Yeah, they don't make
I think
They had a lot of features in there. They had like a
that was like a
couple.
whole video. Well,
That's why it's like
That
20 minutes long. Yeah.
the first
Okay.
guy reminded me of Spike Lee. I was like, is that Spike Lee?
not Spike Lee in the Santa Claus.
He had the glasses.
So what do you think about this? What you think about the whole package, the music, the features? But we're just talking about having balance, right? You know what I'm
Yes,
saying? Right. Because this was
um
kind of a little bit of a balance of something different.
yeah, so this video from Mystic Experience, and I believe it was Drastic Measures was the feature. I guess they're a group or so. That's what it says.
Right.
The video, I enjoyed the video. I thought, they had different scenery of each artist. I think the video and the song, I believe it um came together. I feel like everybody had a certain message, and came together collectively to deliver the one message of how we do, right? Or how we
Yeah.
done. How
Okay,
was
Karen, I got you. I heard. All right.
um So for this song, for this video, I'm gonna give it a 4 out of 4, or a 4 and a 4. I enjoyed it. I see the message that they're delivering, um, but it didn't resonate to me as much as the last video. So I believe it was still good. I like their message, so I'm gonna give it a 4 out of 4, a 4 and a 4.
Okay. Ready. Hip
Go
hop.
ahead, Cat. Go ahead. Let me hear you first.
Uh, I ain't gonna say much about it.
Yo,
I
that-
mean, it's okay. I mean, it's a typical hip hop song where with a bunch of features. Like you was right, it's a little bit too long. Pause. But I get why it's long like that because he got a few features on it. So 3.5 all the way around for me.
Okay.
But I was looking at it like something different because from what we spoke earlier before when we was talking about different varieties of music, you know what I'm saying? So this is why I was giving it a little bit more attention, right? Because you gotta practice what you preach at the same time. I like all that jump up because just before there was a song that he had before, it was an eye catcher,
Yeah.
right? And it was amazing. We all gave it 5 to 5, right? And this one right
Well,
here.
you and I gave it a 5 out
Oh,
of
me and
5.
you. Me and you, and then Cat gave him what he gave him. So so to hear him on another track right now at this point with a bunch of features and different people, right? So it was interesting. It was interesting. I was attentive. I was paying attention. You know what I'm saying? I like it from the boom bap era because this is why I'm a little prejudiced because I'm from the boom bap era, right? Cat, you remember the boom bap era?
Yeah.
All right, cool. So I was like, it gave me like a woo vibe. So yes, I'm gonna give it like a 3.5, like Kat said, right? For the video, for the lyrics, I'm gonna give it a 3. So a 3.5 and a 3. I think that's good enough because of what it was and what it delivered. You get what I'm saying? There was a message, uniqueness. You know what I'm saying? Everybody came over there and they did their thing and they had their own unique style, which we love about. You know what I'm saying? And then whosoever shoot the video, we gotta give them props too. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
it was well put together. Yeah.
Yeah.
Can
Yeah.
go on, man. Can go
It
on.
can go on.
Yeah.
It can go on.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
like I said, I wouldn't be the first thing I put in my car when I drive out. You feel me? Like if
No,
I'm
Yeah.
playing
not.
something and it came in like the 5th or 7th song, I'd be like, all right, let me listen.
It's a typical hip hop. If you on the block, you on the fellas hanging out, you want to just pop in something and listen some some artist spit. You could pop it in.
Right.
You know what I
What
mean?
I like about it more than anything, that there's a message to it at the end of the day. And what you say, Kevin?
What
Yeah.
did I say?
The message that was
Oh,
the
how
overall.
we do, how we does, how we
All
do,
we do,
how
all
we.
he does. Right. That's the whole message. And I like that everybody had their unique style too. Nobody was copying each other. Everybody was doing that. That's what we're talking about. Having a broad, you know what I'm saying, viewpoint on lyrics and life as a whole. And that's what I'm
Yeah.
gonna give it. So that's why I give it a 3 and a 3.5.
Yeah. Shout out to Roll Around on the check-in.
Oh
You know what I
yes,
mean? Roll Around, big
Rollorama.
up yourself. We here. We here. All
We
right. So
here.
we went across to that. Let me get into
Cap, real quick, Roller-Rama, right? Was it Grind Time or Grind
Right.
TV?
That's what I was trying.
Grind Hard TV.
Grind Hard TV. That's
Brian
right.
Hard TV. Shout out to
Yeah,
them.
go over there and check
Yes,
out
I was
Grind
just
Hard
looking
TV.
it
You know
up.
what I mean?
Yeah,
That
Boy,
was a good collaboration we did last week. That was nice.
yeah, and
for sure.
he's definitely on the
Right.
August 9th venue.
Oh, shit. That's gonna be lit. Movie.
Yeah, yeah, I
Oh,
think that one's
show.
gonna be lit. That one's gonna be lit. Yeah.
It will
Anyway,
be.
I got a brand new song here too that I think we should showcase. You know what I
Okay.
mean? Let me get into that Flower Gun song. I need a name from Flower Gun again. I forgot what the name of that song is. Let me shoot him a message. What's the name of your new song? Yeah, because I have to
Talk to me.
yeah, I have to label the song. But anyway, Flower Gun, let's go.
This beauty my eyes behold. Yeah. I'm flower gun just a rock and a roll. Good morning, lovely lady. Gotta tell you how you amaze me. Can't help it when I see you walking by. I've got to tell you how lovely you look. Just like the princess in the storybook. So beautiful I can't deny. Right now in the knees you got me weak. Wish you have some time to speak so I can say what's on my mind.
Brand new Flower Gun.
I feel a burning desire. My whole body's on fire. Do this one little thing for me, please. Come and take my blues away. Be a part of me today. I'm ready to say I do. Come and change my darkness tonight. I know you make my light shine bright.
treasure to have and to hold. Yeah, a remedy to bring soothing to my soul. You're a blessing sent to this land, a part of the master's plan. I'm waiting for your love to unfold. I feel your warmth and tenderness. One little smile, I know I'm blessed. My days are brighter, I'm feeling lighter, happy and free. Just send you to me, yeah. Do this one little thing for me. Come and take my blues away. Be a part of me today. Yeah. I'm ready to say I do. Come and change my darkness to light. I know you make my light shine bright. You're all that I desire. You're always in my prayer. Every day, every night. Come and take my blues away. Be a part of me.
No need for bad mind. No.
This one is Mr. Singer Ari on the same rhythm. It's brand new.
I've never seen bad mind get the Grammy or nominate. All it causes is envy, grudgeful and hate. Can we do something new? Visit?
Where you think Roddy Magic? Should I do a track on this rhythm?
Yeah. What real love can do.
I said the bounce. Oh, I'm fucking with it. Oh.
Spread some love. Spread some love. Like a wildfire. Like wildfire.
No, I think I'm going, man. I can't go on.
Let bygones be bygones. Forgive and just move on. I know it's hard when someone hurt you, but we can do it through love. Oh Lord. Let's spread some love. Spread some love. Let's spread some love. Spread some love. Let bygones be bygones. Forgive and just move on and show love. Real love. True love. To each and everyone. For me so hard to hate, easy to love. When they fight you with hate, just greet them with love. What do you profit when you hate one another? What do you profit when you hate your brother? Tell me what you get when you hate you see. Let's spread some love. Spread some love. Let's spread some love. Spread some love. Let bygones be bygones. Forgive and just move on and show love. Real love. True love.
Brand new singer Ari.
Yes. To each and everyone. Show love. Your brother made one simple mistake, and you go blow his brain. Just imagine if the Almighty God should have done you the same, yeah. So let's stop it, the dirty habit. No need for knocking, no black, no traffic. Let's come together as one, yeah. Come on, let's spread some love. Spread some love. Let's spread some love. Spread some love. Let bygones be bygones. Forgive and just move on and spread love. True love, real love. To each and everyone. Oh yes, we can do it. Spread some love. It's not hard if we try. Spread some love. Spread love, spread love. To each and everyone.
Yeah.
Oh, fucking with it. Yo, damn. I just got my heart. Yo, my
Yeah.
heart just got washed off with coconut water from that song.
Yeah.
Yeah,
The
singer
both
Harry
both the
said,
songs, both
he
the
sent me that
songs
track. He
were
sent me that track the other day. You know what I mean? So, you know,
Both of them, right?
I'm gonna give him some strength on that. You know what I mean? I say, I forgive singer Harry a call to. You know what I mean? I don't know.
You
If
might want him to show up.
he might. I don't know. I'm gonna give him a call and see what he has to say about that. Cause he came to my last joint I did.
nice.
No, can
So he-
hold on real quick. We're not doing a mic thing nowadays, you know. We are just do what we are doing now. So you have to call the singer Eric, especially with the song where I'm going with right now. At least he got to perform at least one time of that. You know what I'm saying? We need a
Yeah,
singer,
yeah.
doses. We
singer
need a
Harry,
doses. So you
yeah,
have to make a call. Don't talk about no mic.
singer Harry, if you're listening, you listen to Word the Magic right now, right?
Yes, come sprinkle
Okay.
the magic.
All right, let's talk about Mr. Trump and what's going on over there.
Oh, this
You know what
Oh.
I mean? Yeah, Kerry, what you got?
Oh my gosh. I got it's what is it? I don't even understand. So, let me just give you a little rundown, a little recap of last
Mm-hmm.
week.
Mm-hmm.
It looks like the bromance or partnership between President Donald Trump and the richest man in the world, Elon Musk, has come to an end. Um, I think the White House had did a whole little ceremony for him last week about him leaving the White House. I guess the job that he came
So
there
hold on,
to
hold on. Oh, did a ceremony for who?
for Elon Musk because he is leaving the White House. He's like no longer advising or whatever he was doing with the Trump administration. He's finished.
You think it's some funny business?
Well, so they had a ceremony last week, all smiles, yada yada yada, and then the clause came out later on in the week. Elon showed up in a um he was there in one of those what do you call it, press conference
Mhm.
that they did last week. He had a black eye, it appeared to be, and they
Right,
asked
right,
it was a
right,
Oh,
right. That
oh,
was weird.
Trump ain't playing.
so they asked him, I
Be
believe a
careful. Hold on,
reporter
Kat.
asked him.
I don't mean to
Mhm.
cut you, Kat. Hold on
Yeah.
real quick. Trump be running down on niggas. Y'all be careful. Watch your mouth.
You could see, yeah, he
Niggas,
sent his
niggas running
peoples to
down.
run down on people.
You think Donald Trump gave him a black eye or
No, well, they
It's
asked
good news
him, I
though.
believe a reporter asked him what happened to him, and Elon Musk's reply was that he told his son, his 5-year-old, 6-year-old son, to punch him in the face really hard, and that's what happened.
Where's my
But
lighter?
you believe that?
Where's my lighter? Let me see.
You believe
listen,
that? Word, do you
but the,
believe that?
Nah,
later,
niggas rain. Yo, you doing too much. Niggas rain down on you. Like, chill out, son. This only a black eye right now. Remember, we got the code for your Tesla.
yeah, so reports came out that he got in some kind of scuffle with one of the people in Trump's administration. It didn't end there. There was also like a Twitter war with President Trump and Elon Musk, and um,
Damn, where was I? This is my first
What
time
was
hearing
the
about this.
it was all
cat?
on on
Look,
X.
look, I got my own stuff going on, and right now, you know what I mean. I got to focus on what's going on around me. You know what I mean. So,
Of
That's
course.
the first part.
I
Yeah,
missed
we still
that.
got to
I
be
missed
aware.
that. I did this first time I'm hearing about that. I think I seen the clip when Trump was like, he's going to ban Tesla from the United States. I thought that
Oh,
was just some type of fake news or something. So he actually might have did say that.
you might have. I didn't hear that part. I'm not sure
But I
about
seen it.
that,
I
but
seen it. Like
yeah,
I thought it was an AI thing. You could use AI to do. I thought they just put him there
yeah,
and make AI make him say that. But and it could be that too. People just add
yeah.
on to what's going on. So I don't know.
There's a thing called the big old bill. This is what this whole thing is about. The
Big
big old,
beautiful bill.
big
Big
beautiful
beautiful
bill.
bill. Yeah.
Right, right. So this is the whole thing about where he had to cut. I guess something that has to do with the stimulus. Because let me tell you, the reason why Elon became such a juggernaut is because he never had to pay taxes, he had to do nothing. Even if if his company losses any infractions to on an
Who you
annual
gonna pay
basis,
tax to? You're the richest man in the world. He
no,
got rich
that's part of
because
the
You
game.
should pay
hold up.
taxes.
He
You
That's
got
part
rich
of it.
should.
because
No, you pay a certain
hold on.
amount of taxes,
Listen,
but you
listen,
don't pay like how
listen.
like we
Hear me
go
out.
buy
Hear me out.
things.
Let me put you guys on something. If
Please.
he's considered the richest man in the world, I mean he ain't paying no taxes. We probably paying taxes to him. You
We pay our
understand?
own
You
taxes.
don't know. We don't know that.
Well, so how he should be paying taxes, but with all like kind of what some of the bills or legislation that Trump is trying to pass off, the wealthy, they don't have to pay as much taxes. So they're getting to keep their money in their pockets while common people, less income people, lower, not billionaires, regular, whatever, they pay more taxes. Um, Elon Musk, he's from South Africa, so I don't know how it works there. I don't know if I know he has some companies here in America, yes, but
See, that's where the discrepancy come in. Because remember, they had this whole thing about discrimination of white people down there when they had the apartheid, right down there by Afrikaners, the Dutch, or whatever the case may be, right
in South Africa,
in
yeah.
South Africa, right. So I think that's where the discrepancy come in. He's like, yo, fuck those white people. We talking about these white people over here. You know what I'm saying? And then all right, so Elon Musk, right, has a discrepancy because he's not going to be funding his company no more, regardless. Because remember, he used to get government grants under each whatever he does to subsidiate the pay for it, because that's why he don't lose any money. You know what I'm saying? So, like
Yeah.
for instance, if I'm getting funded by the government, right? Everything that I do, whether it's research or actually making something physical, I'm gonna get funded by the government, and I'm gonna cover at the end of the annual. It's all about at the end of quarter, at the end of the annual, right? So at the end of the annual, he has to pay nothing, and in the each, you know what I'm saying, thing he don't gotta pay nothing. Each quarter, he don't gotta pay nothing. He ain't gonna
I
pay no
don't
tax or anything. So there's no losses. You know what I'm saying? So now what Trump is saying to him is like, now you got to stand on your own and have accountability for your losses, whether it's your business venture work out or not. You get what I'm saying?
So Elon Musk had donated a lot of money, I believe something million to Donald Trump's campaign.
Yeah, that's called
Even
lobbying.
in the Twitter or X comments, he said Elon Musk said Donald Trump would not have won the election without him. That's one of the things that he said. So Elon Musk has donated a lot of money in to Donald Trump's campaign to run for president. And so the outcome of that was Trump signing, making a lot of contracts with Elon Musk. He
Right,
also had him the head
right.
of Doge and things
Lo-
like that. So also
Lobbying.
in the big beautiful bill, they had cut some budgets from Doge and all of that. So that's where I believe all the falling out is coming from. Listen, they're two egotistical people who were using each other for their own gain, and that only goes so far, right? When
Right,
when I can't help you no more and you can't help me no more, we get mad at each other. We go our separate ways. So I believe that's what this all is. I
right.
feel it's ridiculous because you shouldn't this shouldn't be happening. Like they're having a all out war on social media,
And we love
calling
it.
each
We love it.
other's names,
We love it. I love
and
it.
it's ridiculous. This is not how a the highest form or the highest rank of government should be acting. I mean, it's not like we haven't seen anything like this before, so I guess it's the
Right.
new norm, but it's
And
crazy.
the key word you said is acting. Acting. They're all acting. They're all like having a persona to all that
But
thing.
for
Like,
what though? What is this trying to what is it for? What are you acting? Why are you acting like this? What are you trying to do? What are you trying to prove? What is the message? So if anybody
power.
who's watching right now,
Power.
viewing us, please, if you have an idea of why they are doing this, please call us 848-480-6371. Give us a call. Please explain it to me because I see
Please.
that this is a hot mess and
A
I
hot
don't
man.
understand the cause of it. I see that there's always tragedies and oh, he knows what he's doing and da 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 da. What could this possibly be for? What could this possibly help him to do? Help them to do? I'm confused.
Man, and
Please.
just to add to the argument of the conversation, right? Because I think I read something where Elon Musk lost like $30 million or even 30 billion. I think it was somewhere around that area.
The
30
Tesla
million.
stocks have went
Right
down. Yeah.
down. Right. So the thing is like and then this last tweet was something that I really want to get into because it deals into the Puffy trial and everything else was the Epstein file listing that was supposed to be released, but he's saying that they're not being released because Trump was on it. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Yeah.
So go ahead.
I mean, I mean, I heard that as well, and I was like, oh, but listening to some radio stations, some podcasts or whatever, maybe doing a little research,
Right.
I did hear someone say that the Democrats have access to the Epstein files too, and in if in fact that they had some condemning
Hold on, Kat. Hold on,
evidence.
Kat. Hold on,
Okay,
Kat. If they got
okay.
access to it too, why don't they put it public? That means there's somebody on their resume that's up there.
Oh,
On there.
well, yeah, you could, I mean, why wouldn't you think that I me personally, I say men are crazy, men are disgusting. I'm sure it's not
Oh my God.
everybody.
You started with
It's not
men? You started
everybody,
with men?
but why wouldn't there be other people involved in it? I mean, power, money, people are disgusting and they do disgusting things.
Karen, you
So,
know what's wild? You started with men are disgusting. Yo, people are disgusting.
okay. But I mean, I'm going to say how I feel. I said not
No,
everybody,
I'm
but
not.
they sure are.
Right. No,
That's
so
just
this goes into the Diddy trial too with everything because the Epstein, right? It
mhm.
branches off into the joint. So you've been watching Diddy trial. Have you been keeping up with it? Oh, no.
Yeah, here and there, his other the Jane Doe or Mia or
Okay.
what she's going by is
Right.
has been testifying, and I mean it just sounds like the same things that Cassie was saying. She calls them hotel nights, and Cassie and Diddy called it freak offs, and I mean, I'm just interested to get to the defense part of it, where the defense is going to be calling witnesses and see how they will attempt or try to flip it and, see that part of it. Um, Hearing the prosecution part with all the ex girlfriends and the male escorts and things like sex workers. Um, it just seems like saying the same thing. Diddy got girlfriends and they did freak offs or hotel nights and whatever. So I'm just interested in hearing the defense part where they call their witnesses and things like that.
Mhm.
Did you guys hear that? 50 Cent's ex-girlfriend, mother of one of his kids,
That's John Dog.
They're saying she was the one who testified, one of them who testified against Diddy.
Oh,
Yeah,
the baby mother that
50 Cent baby mother.
oh, I know. That's the one that Cameron asks the Punisher about. You know who the Punisher is?
Yeah,
right.
one of those male escorts. Yeah.
Yeah, so Cameron asked him, did he had sex with 50 baby mom in
Oh,
the mixer?
hold on, Cat. Who you think that question was for? Was it because Cameron wanted to know, or was it because 50 Cent was like, "Yo, ask that nigga that question"?
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
I don't
because
know. It's a possibility. 50
a
might
little
have
bit of
give him a
both. A little
call.
bit of both.
50 might have give him a call and be like he wants to know. Because
Alright,
that's really why 50 got this beef with Diddy.
Or
I think so.
I thought the beef
'Cause
started when Diddy tried to take him shopping.
Well, he says that, but if you
Nah,
really dig deep,
I think Cat's right because I'm gonna tell you why. Because he wrote 2 songs for her,
For her?
yeah.
for
Diddy
Diddy,
did
I
or
think so.
50 did?
for Diddy. 50 wrote 2 songs for Diddy.
Oh.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
Right.
and then
What do
Some of
you
the songs
and
that we
then,
like
then
balancing.
you know what I don't like with dudes? Some things have to be off limit. And it's not just, I'm not just blaming Diddy. I blame her a lot too because I don't think Diddy held her down if he had sex with her and rape her or not, nor she did. But if you know, like for you for instance, let's say you worthy. I'm not gonna play your baby mother close
And you
in no
should.
form or way out of respect.
And you
but
should.
were Diddy and 50 Cent close like that? Are they friends like that?
Well, for 50 to get upset like that, that means it's more deeper than what we think. Because
Or
if
maybe
they're not
he's just in
friends and
his
if they've
feelings.
never been friends or not like that, I don't see why you're getting upset like that. But
But
I
the
listen,
PIMP part is right. This nigga's supposed to be a pimp, right? Right? And
Who?
now I got your baby 50 Cent.
Oh,
yeah, but
PIMP.
that's your baby mom. You're not with her anymore, so she's free to do whatever she needs to do
exactly.
But the
with
thing
whoever she
is,
wants to.
right. So you set a precedent, right? You set a precedent of the caliber of niggas that she gonna fuck with after
Which
me.
one? Hold on.
Right?
Which one of the baby mother this is? This for his son
We
that he
talking
don't
about
get along with?
John Doe. We don't know, but we saying that's Gina.
Yeah, but hold up though. All right, so 50 got a son.
He has two, apparently. It's two. He
Oh,
has
so it's not the son that looks just like him. That
no.
it's the
Nah,
other
it's a
baby
baby
mom.
boy.
It's the other baby mom. I don't know. You know, I'm just
Baby
saying it's
boy.
the other
Yeah.
baby mom.
Yeah, it's another child.
All right,
Well,
so
what I was saying is about 50, right? Right. So you PIMP, right? And now Puffy's gay. Let me tell you this. Puffy's gay. When
yes,
you get,
yeah, yeah,
when
yeah.
you get somebody milk to rub on your chest,
Women
that
like to
shit's
be
gay.
around gay men, so
No,
maybe
that
that's
shit's
why
gay.
his baby mother around him.
Listen, it don't make me no difference. I know who the fuck I am. I can stand around anybody and still be Colin, Anthony, Worthy,
Yeah,
Magic. You know what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck who's around me. And sometimes you gotta deal with people and people got their own thing that they're going on. But
Yeah.
there's a thing called boundary, what we was just talking about earlier. You know what I'm saying? There's a boundary that you bitch, what you fucking talking about? I don't mean it like that, but but it is what you gotta be
have
so
some
direct with
respect,
it.
sir.
You
You got a
have to be
few on the
direct with these
panel.
niggas, like you know what I'm saying? You got some. Listen, I do a lot of stuff. I hang around people that from all different cloths. You get what I'm saying? And then it comes back to you. It has nothing to do with anybody else that's outside yourself. You get what I'm saying? It has to do with
Yeah.
you. You know what I'm saying? So when you see something that's not like measuring up to what you stand for, you gotta be like, all right, nah, nigga, fuck out of here. You know what I'm saying?
So is there a problem that um 50 Cent's baby
No,
mother
I was
is
getting to a point.
dating Puffy?
No, I was
Do you
getting to
guys
a
so,
point. I was getting to a point to where he was saying that he was PIMP, pimping. But Puffy was doing the pimping minus the gay shit. You get what I'm saying? Puffy was doing all the pimping. Because if you see what's going on, because listen, we followed this guy our whole life. And listen, some of my most beautifulest life is like this nigga playing in the background. You get what I'm saying? Even if I ain't wanted to, it just
Yeah,
happened in time.
but guess what though? What you're listening in the background was written by Mace.
So for my real nigga, so I'm not mad at it.
Yeah, so from what Mace saying, he took a lot of his stuff and he didn't give Mace credit for it. Mace said that out his own mouth,
yeah.
and that's one of the reasons why they had a fallout because Diddy was taking all of the credits for the work that Mace was doing.
But
Right.
if I'm remixing everything, you already know what I'm coming with. If I'm remixing like old school stuff, then you already know what I'm coming with. I'm not
Yeah.
picking up for this guy, but there's no. My point is like, at this point, is like, are you gonna lose your whole life to be a fucking freak? No, no.
Yeah, but are they prosecuting him for being a freak? Because
Yes, I
it's
think
not
so.
illegal. Listen. It's not illegal to have a more than one woman, or you want to be a faggot. That it's not illegal to be that those things. So
You're
what
right.
I mean,
Obama pushed
what,
that
what
through.
they keep bringing those things up is freak parties and the male escort and him the male the Punisher having sex with his girl and he's sitting in the corner whacking off and is it illegal to do that?
It's not
No, it's
illegal
not.
to do those
So,
things,
so
but
what I'm saying, so
they're
why the
what
trial seems to be about that? Like, what exactly is they trying to lock him up for?
You know what it is? It's the relationship between a man and a woman is on trial right now. Between a man and a woman is on trial right now. Then you listen. I'm not
I
Is,
think
hoping
I
for
think it's
any.
a little bit
I'm not
more.
hoping for anybody getting
I'm not
whatever
upset.
physical abuse they have going around. But you know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? The shit happens in a relationship. It does
No,
happen. Well,
no.
I know, and we
What?
should happen. I'm not codifying this in
No,
character.
no,
Come
no,
on.
no, no. I
All right, go ahead.
understand what you're
Good, Kerry.
saying, but I don't believe it's a man and a woman's trial because this is not your average man and woman. This is a billionaire, millionaire, whatever you want to call it, and
He's on
uh
trial for being a
and
billionaire, basically.
I'm sorry.
He's on trial for being a black billionaire. All right, so look. For the record, I'm gonna let you finish, Kerry, but for the record, I just want to say this, right? I just asked a question. Okay, him and Cassie doing freak parties. Is it illegal to do freak parties?
It's what they're saying is they're they're taking it on the road. They're trying to tie it all in.
That's a good
From what
point,
I
man.
hear,
Take it on
yes,
the road.
okay, Diddy and Cassie and doing whatever they do or whatever, but the state or government, they trying to tie it all in, saying that he's taking her from state to state, paying for this, paying for that. That's how they're trying to tie it all
But
in.
what I
It's
want
not.
to say,
So that's the
what I
illegal.
want to say, hold on, real quick. If I say you could go, and then you're still following me to do all that stuff, right? Is that coercion? Is that anything else? If I'm telling you, all right,
Do you do but okay, so do you mean being a powerful person where you could say, "Oh, go follow her, go do this, pay somebody to do this, make her look bad." Da, 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 da. Or you could say, "Go," but do you mean it? Is your because people could say go, but they don't mean it, and they could do things to stop you from going, but they
hold
act
on.
like they
So
mean it.
let's start from breaking it down to like human being human beings, right?
Mhm.
Right now, I'm a powerful whatever. That doesn't
Mhm.
have nothing to do with anything. You still have a choice to say yes or no.
Yeah.
Even especially when you have an encounter that you didn't have a taste into, you had a distaste to it. So you have
Yes.
to make a decision. You can't say, "Oh, he's coercing me because he's paying my rent. He's coercing me because of this lifestyle that we built." That is hog shit.
No, so I understand what you guys are trying to say. I kind of agree with some of the things that you're trying to say, but I'm gonna do a little bit of what Worthy Magic does. I'm gonna do a little pushback. I don't know if I'm asking you to try to understand from a woman's perspective that Diddy, he's a powerful man. He has a lot of money. He could pay somebody and say, "Here, I want this or I want that," or he can make things happen, right? With the
Right.
money that he has.
And
So
influence.
and
Right.
I'm just putting a little pushback, like you say,
No, I like it.
because I've also said, why can't you just leave if that wasn't what you wanted anymore, or what you was interested anymore? But sometimes in some situations, it's easier said than done. Because Diddy's a powerful person. If she decided to take off to a different country, a different island, just to get away from him, Diddy is a man who has a private jet. and he could pop up on you if he really wanted to.
Oh, so hold on, hold on.
But Ken,
Hold
is
on,
that a
Ken,
yes
right
or is
there.
it a no?
Let's put a
Is
pin
it a
right there.
yes or is
Let's
it a
put a pin.
no?
Hold on, Ken, call.
But
Let's put a
answer
pin
me:
right
is
there.
it a yes or is it a no? If for
Oh
him
my
being such a
God.
powerful man, can he pop up on you if he wanted to? If he
So that
chooses
shouldn't be
that
a
he's not
problem. You
done.
should be doing the right thing all the time.
What did you say?
It shouldn't be a problem if I can pop up on you. You should be doing the right thing all the time.
No,
No, what,
I'm
what she's trying to say
meaning
is
if
a
I if
controlling, extorting type of situation. That's what she's trying to say. Like he'll pop up without her wanting him popping up. Basically, that's what you're
yes,
saying.
like
Oh,
if I'm
I get
trying to
that.
get away from you,
Yeah.
if I'm trying to get away
okay,
from you,
okay.
if
Right. So,
you are not done with me, if you are not in
all
your
right,
head, you're
Terry,
not done,
let me
you
ask
could
this.
pop up and make it a little bit more difficult for me to
Uh,
try to leave.
all
I'm
right.
not
Did
saying
you
that
watch
he
any of the
can't.
interview?
So that is
Did
that
you?
different from degular? Like I'm a regular schmo. Like we all regular schmo. And I had a conversation with a girl, and then she's like, "Nah, we done." And then I don't do shit like that. But I'm just saying, once I probably be done before you done with me. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? But
Have you guys heard of stalkers? Have
no,
you
I heard
guys
that.
heard
But
of
I'm just
some
saying.
people
I'm saying.
who just don't hear I'm done? Like
Nah, that's
you
what
may
you
be
said.
done, you may
Did
be
you
done,
guys
but
listen
I'm
to
not
any of the
done.
Punisher's interview?
The
But
who?
the nigga has
The
like
Punisher.
35 different girlfriends. Like it's not that I want to.
I don't have to watch the Punisher interview. I'm just
The
trying
reason why I'm
to let
saying
you
this.
guys
I
either
did watch that
I
shit.
Okay. All right. So let me
Talk
tell you
with
what.
Flea. Talk with
Let me
Flea.
tell you. Let me tell you when things turned for Diddy. Really, when that video came out in the hallway, he doing
yeah,
that to Cassie,
yeah,
right?
Absolutely.
I
right.
think if that video never existed, he would probably wouldn't be in jail right now. He probably would still be trying to,
Never existed, but
never
it did
existed.
exist because of
I
who
know
he
that.
is.
I'm
Who he
not
is,
I'm
right?
not taking up for Diddy. I'm just saying
I'm not, I'm not either.
if that's what kind of tarnish is thing, because if you never did that and then they have a tape with that on top of that,
You know how
you
many
know,
times that happened though? Let's keep it real. You know how many times
they
that
probably
happened?
only got
I think she was trying to leave with the coke. And the niggas was like, "What you doing?" Because I was in the shower. He's like, "What the fuck you doing?" Because she was addicted too, nigga. You get
Listen,
what I'm saying? And she was trying to leave with the coke.
I'm not saying the woman is innocent 100%,
That's my
but
point with you.
I have to
she's
look
not
at that point of
she's
view,
not
and I have
innocent. This is
to
why I need you to go
understand
watch.
that point
I
of
don't mean
view.
to cut you, but she's not innocent. So I want you to watch her interview. This is a guy that was in the room with them on multiple occasions, and the person that calls him all the time, that wanted him to come back and do it again, was her.
Yes,
Yo,
because Diddy told her to
Whatever.
call
I'm
him.
not buying all of that. I'm not
come
buying all
on,
of that.
Cat.
No, I'm not
Come
buying
What
on,
all of
Cat.
that.
what
You
do
I'm
gotta
not
be
you
buying all of that.
responsible
mean,
for your
No,
own
no,
self.
no, 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 no.
guys?
Yo,
If
nigga, I'm
Right.
not
I
fucking with
mean,
yo. If I go
I'm
to
not
somewhere,
gonna sit on here and debate
if
it
it
with you
was
guys.
listen,
You
if it
no,
obviously
you
wasn't
gotta have
think a
accountability
different.
for your actions.
no, but
I'm a piece of shit.
we
I
got a
know
big
that.
sense out of this. Listen, if she have the
No.
I know how to
balls,
be
listen,
righteous.
hold up. If she have the balls, and I'm not going to, if she have the balls to sue him, right?
Objective.
Have the balls to come at him. That means she's not that afraid of him for him to do everything that you guys telling me that Puffy forced her to do.
No, I
You
ain't telling
understand what
you.
I'm
The
trying to say?
tabloids
You
Yeah,
got
telling
the
but
you.
balls to do
you
everything
guys
else.
are not. You
Best
guys
be
are
clear.
not. You're not putting
Just think about
yourself
that
in
for a
a.
second, though.
You're
Think about
not
that for
putting.
a
I
second.
am thinking about. Listen, I hear what you guys are saying.
You would be afraid.
I
Listen,
thought some of the
he
things that
knows
you
how
guys are
powerful
saying.
Puffy is and what Puffy could do, right? But yet still, you took a lawsuit out and you understand, testify. If she was that afraid of him, she wouldn't be doing none of that. That means there's some part of her is not that afraid of Puffy like that. So I'm not buying
She's trying
all
to
of this
leave with
stuff
the
that what
goddamn
you're saying.
drugs and the hotel, and then
That's
she
why you
got
got.
an
I
asshole.
believe every word what the Punisher was saying. The Punisher laid it down and he speak about Diddy and her. I believe she played a major factor in a lot of the stuff that Puff was doing. She was a part of it.
All right, hold on, Cap, real quick.
Yeah.
If I like certain things, right, and you're saying that you don't agree with it, but every time you're putting influence it because you're using that as a
She ain't
manipulation
innocent. That's all
tactic.
I'm saying.
Look, you're using that as a manipulation tactic because you know what I like, right? I'm not saying I like that. I'm just saying what he like. You get what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah,
All right, so because I don't like come on my chest, but
yeah.
this is wild. But
Yeah.
look, but anyway, but Says fuck for free. He's gay, which is okay for him. You know what I'm
For
saying? But
him, yeah.
if you can't be using what I like to manipulate me just to chill with you because I don't want to chill with you, and then use it as something as to where I'm manipulating you. No, you use it in the beginning to get me to get with you because these are the type. Yo, you want to have a freak off? You want to have one of these? Yo, I'm gonna call Punisher. I'm gonna call you know what I mean? And this is not even Puff talking. This is the female talking. It's Cassie. You get what I'm saying? So
Listen.
where do we go from there? When
So, like I said,
I'm not responsible for your lifestyle.
I have mixed feelings about this trial. Like,
You should. You should.
it's
No,
okay. Hold
it's
on.
subjective.
So, what I'm trying to say is that yes, it's easy to say, oh, why she could have left? Why did she left? She dated other people, yada 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 yada. But this also has to do with a mental state of mind. These things exist. If you guys wanna hoopla and throw up your hands about it, it does exist.
This all got to do with money. This
There are
all got
women
to
that
do
are
with money.
broken. There are women who have low
Yo,
self-esteem.
you know what I didn't
And
like, Cat? Hold
I'm
on real
not
quick, Cat. I don't mean to
saying
cut you. You said there's women that do deal
women.
with there's men too.
Yes, yes, and there's men that are in abusive relationships too, and they mentally they
You
feel
see
like
Norbit?
they can't leave, or there it's
How
a
y'all
lot
don't
of
know? How y'all don't know that Cassie popped Diddy in the mouth before she ran out the hotel room and he
yo,
chased her
yo,
down?
listen,
And
I've
stuff?
been
How
old
you,
yo,
you know,
listen.
how you don't? We don't know that.
I've been a late night. I've been a
I
late
don't
night
know
Travis
that.
Women are
Johnson.
aggressive too. Most
Yes,
women is the
yes,
aggressor.
yes.
We
I
don't know
hear
that.
all of that and I accept all of that, but I'm just talking into the other perspective. Like
Yeah.
I understand what you guys are saying. I feel some of the ways that you guys are saying, but what I'm trying to interject is the other possibility, and you are not accepting that.
No, I accept that
Those
Yes,
things
possibility.
yes,
could
we
be
are.
factors as
We are
well. Those
accepting
things
No,
could
that.
I
be
accept
factors
that
as well.
possibility.
It's
Listen,
not
listen.
just
I'm accepting that. The only
I
thing
am.
that
I
well,
am too.
the only thing that I'm not siding
I
with is
gotta look at both things from both
hold on a
sides.
second, word. The only thing I'm not siding with because I'm actually following this case, right? And I'm listening to all the interviews, right? And you got to pick sense out of nonsense. You understand
so
what I'm
am
saying?
I.
And if people come in and they testify, and I'm not saying everybody telling the truth, but you could kind
Common
of
sense.
pick the truth out of some parts of it, right?
Common sense.
I know as a fact that Cassie's not all the way innocent in this
All
situation.
the way, all
And
the way.
because, hold up,
Right.
and because she's not all the way innocent, she should be quiet. Only talk about the beatings that Puffy put on him, but everything else she should be quiet about because she's not looking that innocent for what people saying. Listen, let me finish. You understand what I'm trying to say? If this man's saying every altercation he dealt with her directly. Yes, Puffy have a lot to do with that. My thing is, if you
You
show,
think she could just turn on a freak off without his he's the one
I
paying all
know,
the
but
bills.
you're not
He's
Actually,
the
she
one
did a
getting the
couple of times.
hotels.
you're not letting
She
me
did a
finish.
couple of times. See what she had? She met a couple of these guys
Hold on.
Dolo. Hold on. She met a couple of these guys Dolo without Puff a couple of times.
Yes, she did. And what I don't the part that's not sitting right with me, and I'm not defending Diddy. If Diddy did all of the stuff that he's supposed to do, he's supposed to get the consequences that come with it.
Not
I
life.
mean that. I mean that. I'm not taking up for
Not
Diddy.
life.
I'm just saying you got to call a spade if it's a spade. You understand? Now, she wasn't that afraid of Diddy like everybody portraying like she afraid of Diddy. Because
She
number one,
fucked with like five niggas.
hold up. Number one, she left him for somebody else. You
Five
understand?
niggas.
And she dating another man while he could get access, he could pop up anytime from what you're
And
saying.
but he did.
He
So
did, he did.
Kid
But I
Cudi did
know, but you let
testify,
me finish.
right?
I'm
And
trying to
said no, but I'm just stick a pin. He
no,
tried
you
it.
let me
She
finish.
did. She dated Kid Cudi, but then he tried to blow up his car. He
I know.
vandalized his house and all this stuff.
Listen. You gotta understand what I'm trying to make a point.
Okay.
She did. The fact that she dated him is what I'm talking about. If Diddy such, is she afraid of him? She would be afraid to even go date somebody else. I know Diddy pop up, the car blow up, and all of that. It got to that point. But if she was that afraid of that man like that, she wouldn't even go date Kid Cudi.
Hey, yo, let's take a
She would
pic real
be,
quick, cat.
yeah.
Cat. Cause yo, I met girls or females or ladies or elegant ladies that has a man that was so like jealous and all that shit, right? She's like, yo, don't talk to me about this, yo, right?
Yeah.
From the rip, she's like, yo, my man bugging.
Ah.
From the
Yeah.
rip, she's dating. She's dating. So that goes
You
to
see what I'm
right
trying to
there.
say? I don't think all of her. I'm not saying she didn't fear Diddy at all, but I don't think all of her feared Diddy like that, because some of the decisions she make while she was in a still circle with Diddy, she wouldn't have made them if she was that afraid of him. So she have to take some of the responsibility too for things that's
Yeah.
happened with her.
Right.
I
And
think
I'm not saying none of that is true. You know what I mean? I'm not saying that because myself as a woman, I'm like, okay, sirens going off, red flags. If I'm not into, like, I feel personally that I would have done whatever it takes to get myself out of that situation. I don't know,
right.
but I also know
I
that there
think she
are
kind of
broken
enjoyed that
people
too, though.
out there, that yes, that them want the money or them want the whatever, but
You don't think she
mentally these
enjoyed none of
people are.
that? You
I'm
you don't
sorry.
think you don't think she enjoyed none of the stuff that she and Diddy was doing? You think all of this she didn't like at all?
I think at a point,
Okay.
yes. Yes.
And if
At a
she
point,
enjoyed
yes.
any of it, she's a part of it.
Hey yo, I'm gonna tell you something. Women do not date down. They do not date down.
That's
They do
not
not.
true.
They do
That
not.
that's
Yo, it's
not
a
true.
hard thing for
That's
them to
not
date
true.
down. Right, and you
They
go to
do.
from Puffy. Who else is
No,
gonna? All right. So the lady that was on.
Some women, not every woman. I'll disagree
that's
with
not
Of course, I'm not
that's
gonna. I'm
not
not gonna.
true.
Say, I'm not gonna put them all in the bag.
you. No, some women.
I got some strong motherfuckers around me. You know what I'm saying? That's authentic.
Yeah. But
They
I'm
deal
just
with
saying
love.
something not making sense to me. I
I know
just me.
that
Something just
that's
not
why
making
I
sense.
had stated earlier that I'm
Mixed
very
feeling.
interested in seeing what the defense has to do now. So
Uh,
now is all the
oh, you didn't see
prosecution
that?
they've been, huh?
You didn't see the defense when Mia or the what is it called John
No,
Doe?
meaning
The cross
it's the defense
examination.
time. No, not I'm not talking about the cross examination. I'm talking about
Okay.
it's the defense time to start calling their witnesses to
Okay, got you.
counter whatever what the prosecution's witnesses were saying. I want to know who's the defense, who they're going to bring out as their witnesses, what their witnesses has to say. So it still has a long way to go. There's still more to unravel
Right.
and to see, but I just
You think?
I just wanted to point. I didn't say that Cassie is innocent in the whole thing. I just want to, as a woman, I'm going to speak for other women, and I want to acknowledge that there are certain times that people are trying to leave, and for whatever reason,
Right.
psychological,
No,
the
that's fine.
kids, yada, 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 the man not going to chase them all across the country.
That's fine.
There are some elements that play into why the woman never get to leave when she didn't want to leave and all them something there. So that's my point that I'm trying to bring across.
If I
She
don't
just
like it,
said
I'm
something.
leaving. At the end of the
Yeah.
day, if I don't like it, I'm leaving. I don't give a fuck
That's how
what's
I
going
feel.
on.
That's how I feel. But
And
that's
she
Regardless,
me.
did leave. She
woman
did
up.
That's
leave,
me.
and she sued him, and she got some
All
money
right,
and
so
all of the
right
above.
here, let's put a pin right there. Let's put a pin right there. So now you leave and you go to the trainer, right? Go to the trainer, and the lifestyle ain't what it's. It ain't the same thing as when you with Diddy. So now what you thinking about?
What, she want money?
Damn, goddamn, I ain't even have to guess.
I mean, well, it's already like happening, so
Yeah, it's
I mean,
happening.
it's
Yeah.
easy to say.
All
But
right,
hey, it could be. It could be. Well, the one that's alleged to be 50 Cent's baby mama, she said that
she loved him.
she tried, they called it the hotel nights, and she when she tried it, Diddy introduced her to it, and she's like, okay, and it was exhilarating.
She tried
And
what?
then
What did she try?
My thing
the
is what
freak offs, they
right,
called
but
it hotel nights. So
Hold on.
She
I
loved every
always
minute.
wonder what's in the freak off. I know the baby oil and
male
all that
escorts
stuff.
and
Yeah, 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 yeah,
the
yeah, yeah.
stuff on the chest.
The female getting serviced by different
It's not
men.
legal though to have a freak off.
That's what I'm thinking. All right. So my
So
thing is like,
what exactly going on here?
where does the RICO involve one person?
So like I had mentioned before, what they're trying to put on there. Diddy is a mogul. He has a lot of people working under him. So his bodyguards, his whoever, assistants, this, that, he could get them to do what he wants them to do.
Just like anybody else that got power like him. Why
Well, this is
he?
what they're charging him for.
Why?
This is what they're
You
using.
listen, listen.
It's
I'm gonna
all
say
an
this.
umbrella. I mean, look it up. You can
You
look it
got
up
you
yourself
got.
and
I'm gonna
see.
play the race card for a second. Let me play the race card. You got white people that can do the same thing, that has been doing the same thing, right?
Ain't
I
got it
think
out on $10 million bill. Abercrombie and Fitch, nigga.
that's what I'm saying. Big. I'm not saying did the innocent again.
Worse.
Let me be clear on that. But the fact that he's a black man too make it even worse for him in the situation he in. Because
And I understand all of that, and I
yeah, yeah,
agree
yeah.
with
So
all of that.
and that's on his part because he should have known that anyway. Because when I guess the money is they say is power, so he feels is he untouchable. What they
Don't
did,
get involved with
what they
them other
did, they
people
sat his
doing.
ass down and showing him who really runs shit.
Mm-hmm.
That's basically what's going on, you know.
And
Because
Exactly.
where it all stem from? Where it all stem from? That all stem from
the
when he
lawsuit
came.
against Ciroc.
All right, D'Angelo, whatever his name
You
is,
understand what I'm trying to say?
Diablo.
Them guys are way more powerful than Puffy.
Yes.
And they could pull strings and they could make people go in the courtroom and say stuff and they could work with Cassie. Cassie probably getting some bigger money behind the scene that we don't know about.
So what's going on right now is how easy it is to tear your image down by putting propaganda down. So I mean, we're not falling for it, but at the same time, we have an objective conversation about it, right? So can anybody be tearing down if the government wants you to?
Yeah.
Yeah, anybody can. But when did it come illegal to have 1,000 bottles of baby oil in your house?
Never.
This is the things that mind-boggling to me.
Astro glide
Things that
too.
they put in front of us.
Yeah, but
Let me tell you what they
in
do,
the
Astro
reports,
Kerry. They're
said no.
misleading us. We
I'm
are
just
being
listen.
misled. We are
Go
being
ahead. Go ahead.
misled. They throw stuff and we focusing on this when they're doing what they really want to do over here. We got to really look deeper.
I understand that. I understand that. But what I'm saying, I just wanted to say that they didn't just find baby oil in the house. They found guns and drugs. So
Hold on,
I'm
they're in
not
Florida. Florida,
saying
you're allowed to pack a back in the act.
I'm not saying that it's wrong or whatever, but I'm just saying this is what they found and that's what they using against him. That's all I'm saying. I'm just telling you the facts
All
of
right,
what they did find in when
all
they
right.
raided his house.
Kara, from what you heard and all the information that you don't gather right now, is this something that he could lose his life for the rest of his life in jail? Do you think that's warranted?
For the
But
rest of
all the
his life in jail. From what I've been hearing so far, you know, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. But I do agree with, um they trying to take down another black man. I think these things do happen. I do agree with those things.
You can't
But
give them no
but
ammunition to shoot you down, man. That's what Diddy
that's what
did.
Matt said. That's what Matt said.
You
Exactly.
understand?
Like
So
cuz
Diddy messed up.
I
Diddy
feel like
messed
what
up.
Diddy did was like, he got into cahoots with these
Yeah.
people and the power build up. And yes, he feels like he's untouchable.
Yeah,
So now
yeah,
I'm
yeah, yeah.
doing
If
all of
you
this
want to be a
crazy
freak,
stuff.
if you want to be a freak and a faggot and all of that, it's not illegal. Do what you got to do. That's your life. You understand
But
what I'm trying to
don't,
say?
yeah,
But
don't let them
you got
bring
to be
you.
more smarter than let the money control you. You're supposed to control the money. Because once the money
Yeah,
control you, you start doing stuff that puts you in a situation you're in. Because now you
yeah,
feel untouchable and then you could do all kind of stuff. And you think that nobody gonna touch you because you got
right.
people on payroll. But you got to
Yeah,
remember this.
yeah.
You're not even as rich as Eli Musk.
And you know what he's
You're not
doing
even
also?
close to what the money Elon Musk have. So you got to be mindful that there's people out there that Puffy are people you have to answer to, you know. He's a billionaire, but you still have to answer to the
Yes.
people that help
So
you to become there.
right. So what I think is that
Right.
he's getting into cahoots with all these people and doing what all these people doing. He's like, "Oh, we're cool. We're friends. I could do the same thing you doing, and I'm good. I'm untouchable, just like you." And they're like, "No, you're right." I think they're using him as the scapegoat
Scapegoat.
because Jeffrey Epstein done and killed himself in jail. So now they need another fall guy. So they're gonna throw Diddy in as the fall guy.
Yeah, yeah.
That's how I feel.
Did he put himself in them situation? Let me ask you a question. Do you think everything they're accusing him of he's guilty of?
In terms of, so what they're accusing him of is like racketeering and sex trafficking and this. No, I'm gonna just say no.
No. I think
Yeah,
he pissed off someone and they pulling every page out the book to make sure he's gone.
yeah, and
And
I
it's
can
not
see
just
that.
one person, it's probably a whole corporation. They probably sat at a table and be like, this is what we're gonna do. And we're gonna use the black people because black people is very good at tearing each other down. So we're gonna use them. You understand? And they know what they're doing. They know exactly what they're doing. Whoever these people is. You understand? And they know how to use us to tear us down.
And you know what's beautiful? You know what's
Is
crazy?
black people tearing Puffy
Hold
down
on.
though?
Hold on. Yeah, we do have a fabric of that, right? And that's called internal inside the community. But then when we go outside the community, that's none of the business for anybody else. You get what I'm
You
saying?
know how
So
much money
we keep leading people into our own thing. You know what I'm saying? And thinking acceptable, meaning that all right. You see like for instance a Jamaican Chinese nigga come and do some Jamaican Chinese. We hope raw and give him more props than somebody that been doing it for a long time. That's black. You get what I'm saying? So we
Like the
invite
Chinese
everybody up.
mechanics.
Yeah, we invite everybody into our shit, and we don't have like a boundary to draw, and we have to have a boundary to draw. You get what I'm saying? Because now look at this shit. The emphasis is like, all right, so everybody can infiltrate anybody's culture, so everybody could speak on any culture. You know what I'm saying? Anywhere, any angle of any aspect of our culture they're speaking on. Yo, if we go into a different culture and talk about like some white supremacist shit, nigga, we can't even allow into their conversation. You get what I'm saying? So we need to have a boundary like, yo, all right, yeah, you're cool. You could come to and do this, that, and the third, but you could do so much. And then we have our own like garden of the culture.
Right.
Uh,
That's how I feel about.
Let
Go
me ask
ahead.
you a question for you. You said you think black people tearing Diddy down. Not just them. I think everybody is. You have a guy named Gene, whatever is you.
Gene Deal.
Yeah, that's was one of Diddy's main bodyguard in the past. You know how much money he making right now to tear Diddy down? He's doing so many interviews and making a hell of bread.
But he just happens to be black and an individual. Is
White people don't do that to each other. Yo, wake up.
I
Have a
mean,
conversation
Donald
and
Trump.
be on the
Wasn't
news.
Wake up for a
Donald
second.
Trump
They
had
don't.
a niece that wrote a whole
You
book
can.
about
I'm not
him. I
saying that.
mean, I
Listen,
think they do it, but in different ways.
well, this is the worst way to do it. The way we're doing it.
And but look,
If
cat,
they
everybody's
do
making
it
money
under the
off of
table.
it.
They do it
Everybody's
under
making
the
money
table,
off
under
of
the
it.
public eyes. No, that's different. But the way we do it is crazy.
Maybe it's orthodox, but I don't think it's crazy because I think there's like I like to see the shit have full too. This like this prosperity and everything, right? Because even if you learning from the Diddy trial, like this shit ain't nothing that Diddy by himself is only doing. Nigga,
No,
we all grew up doing that shit.
that's why I
Niggas
don't
on
listen.
train
Listen,
and
listen.
shit like
You,
that. You know what I'm talking about?
yeah, you said, and even what they
Maybe
bringing,
we don't go gay like
even
he.
what they're bringing him down for, he did not do all of this alone. I don't understand why nobody else in the courtroom with him getting prosecuted. You understand? Because there's a lot of wealthy people that was around Diddy. You feel me? But
Absolutely.
the wealthy ones that was around Diddy, they got a different skin color from us, and they're the one that run shit.
All right,
That's
so
why
look at this.
you don't see them in the courtroom getting prosecuted because they're not going to prosecute their own self, and they got power like that. Diddy ain't really got power. They show Diddy ain't got no power.
Hell no, he don't.
You don't got no
Listen to this.
power.
Absolutely not.
Or he wouldn't be going through what he's going through right now. Just like a lot of people that's doing worse than Diddy, that you can't even touch them.
All right, so before
Ain't got no power.
Before this thing, it was the Epstein shit, right?
Yeah.
It was the Epstein shit, right? And then the Epstein shit created a white face around something that was so debauchable by everybody. Like nobody liked it. You know what I'm saying? So now what they're doing right now is whitewashing and putting Diddy face on it. You get what I'm saying?
But
Regardless of
Jeffrey
what.
Epstein, he did get caught for it. He did go to jail. He didn't. I don't believe he had
They're
a chance to
whitewashing it. I think they're
stand
whitewashing
trial
it.
because allegedly he killed himself. You know, before that, that was Harvey Weinstein. That he was on trial for like sexual assault and da 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 da, and he's in jail.
Dead. But if you go and look up if anybody of the race was trying to be safe, like there was like a kid that was by themselves or anything like that, the first thing their parents tell them is go look for a black guy. Go look for a black guy. Go look for a black guy. They don't say go look for a white guy. Go say go look for a black guy. Because we are authentically gonna take care of nourishment, right? So this is what I'm saying. They're trying to change the face of what harshness and the most diabolical thing that you could ever do, which is what white people do. Nigga, we seen the history forever and ever and ever and ever, right?
Yeah.
So it comes from Epstein trial where he was the face, and now he's trying to bring out all these people that came and had, you know what I'm saying, some type of interaction with him, came on the island, and all that shit, right? And that was the whole big thing, because remember it was the Pizzagate, you know, even elect president, you know, Hillary Clinton was also involved with it. We were talking about the pizza and the hot dog and shit. And it was the whole deep state thing. This is how Trump came to be who Trump is into existence. This is why he even had legs to stand on, because there was some bullshit going on. You get
We
what
should
I'm saying?
we should have labeled this episode "Diddy ain't got no power." No, dead
We
serious.
could still do it.
I might just
No,
label it on
but it's not
YouTube
even
as
just
"Diddy ain't got
Diddy.
no power."
Black man with money still don't have no power.
Yeah, but we ain't. But with Diddy is what we're talking about right now.
I think yes, you are right, but even what, like for Diddy, for example, it bothers me, this whole thing, because of what he was to the culture, black culture, hip hop culture.
I
That's
don't care.
that's what bothers me, because
No, what he was
people
portraying to be,
outside.
to the culture. Because if he
No,
was
Right.
cat, you can't take that back. It was
no, but
what
he
it
make
Right.
was.
no.
No,
Listen, man.
it was.
No,
Regardless, if we think of
let's
what he did in hindsight,
listen,
if we
bro.
think what
You
it,
can't do
go
both.
ahead.
You cannot do both. I'm sorry. You can't do both. You
But
can't
when you
represent the
already
culture.
listen, it's
Listen,
not what
bro.
we think
It
now. Go
doesn't
ahead.
work like that. It
I
doesn't
want to
work
talk.
like that. It doesn't work like that. It doesn't. All that represent the culture shit is out the window. If they pin you up like this and all the stuff they're saying you do is make us look bad. So you're not representing the culture correctly. I don't want to hear that
Well,
from nobody.
that's what I'm
But you
saying,
can't do
because
Hold
both.
in the
on, Kev. Let me
culture,
get it.
in
Hold
hip
on,
hop.
Kev. Hold on, Kev. I'm
No,
sorry
you're
to
not
cut you.
representing the
But let
culture.
me
That's it.
understand, Cat. So the songs that he made in the time that he made it, and it moved you how he moved you in the time that he moved you, before you know this new information, does that change?
No, but listen what I'm saying.
So what are you talking about?
That's the culture.
Let me clear up what I'm saying, man. Let me give a better understanding. Now, if you represent something and you want to be known later in your future for representing it, represent it to the fullest. You cannot do both. Because what Diddy doing are, say for instance, everything they're saying is guilty of, he's actually guilty, then that knocks a lot of the stuff that we was putting him on a pedestal for, it
So
knock him
that fuck up
down.
your experience. That changed your whole experience.
Yeah, because you get looked at different now.
Oh my God. You
Not
can't go
not
back.
not That's what I'm saying. Like
Can't
he
go back.
what he you can't take away from what he did for the culture, because Diddy was everywhere. You know, black was cool, black was indoors, black was with Hollywood, black was in there despite the freak offs and the hotel whatevers. That's over there. Let's talk about what he was doing. You know, uh, I this vivid memory of I maybe it was the first time I voted, maybe it was towards the second time that I
And
voted. You
Diddy was
know,
there.
Diddy was out there like vote da 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 da, da like so to
Vote or
see
die. Vote
and
or die.
Hey,
everybody loved
you you
Diddy.
you you
Diddy
you
was
cannot
it.
drink juice and expect to piss water.
Nah, from hindsight now you could say that. But I'm
Yeah.
saying the impact while it was happening, you
Yeah,
can't forget about that.
while it was,
There's no way you can forget
while
about
it
it.
was.
So regardless of what the nigga do, he want to rub milk on his chest, whatever the fuck. You know
In
what I'm
his
saying?
own time, in
At
his
that
private
point,
time.
no, I'm not gonna forget
I'm
nothing
not
that
talking
he
about the
did.
freak stuff. I'm talking about a lot of the stuff that they're putting out there that's disgusting. You know what I mean? As far as when you look at it and stuff like that. You understand?
Yeah. Yeah.
Horrible. This is remarkable.
If you represent a
Devastating.
whole unit, you got to represent the unit better than that, man. I'm sorry.
Yes, yes. That's where he fell short. That's where he fell short because you know the freakiness got to him and then now what he liked in his personal life is now washing away all the hard work he did in his career and how
Meaning,
much he helped
meaning,
so many
meaning, he
people and
didn't
artists.
represent us correctly.
I never
I'll
thought
say
there was
that
such
again.
thing. I never thought there was such thing
I'm not
as
taking away from the music he did, all the music Mace wrote to make him look good, all of that. He
yeah.
still haven't represent the culture properly.
If he
He
didn't know
did.
none of
He
this, if
did
he
up
didn't know none
until
of this, if he
now.
didn't know none of this, you would have been like, that man is the man.
It's
Exactly.
Diddy.
This is closed door stuff that happened to be open bomb.
Listen, the last time Diddy performed, I don't remember where it was, but
Last
maybe it was the
night.
BET Awards or something, and he got some kind of honoring, you know, he was like, I don't know, artist of man of the year, whatever. And he did a whole show and he was dancing like how Diddy be dancing. And he brought his son out and you know, it was very like proudful to see. It was. But we did not know what was behind closed doors. Like we
And that
don't know for many people, for many artists, we don't know what they're
I
doing
and that's the
behind
question right
closed
now.
doors.
So
It's just
whatever it is, go ahead, Kev.
for me, it's just that when other races see one person of color doing something, they associate that with every color of
Everybody.
person.
Nice.
So that's the problem that I have. That's the hard part that I'm dealing with is that Diddy represented for so much. A bug of white people know a Diddy. So now that they see that he is this freak, now they're gonna associate that with all black men, and
And that's
and
what I don't
that's
like.
my
That's what I
problem.
don't
that's
like.
that's what
That's
I
what I
don't
don't like.
like. That's
I don't
what
like that
hurts
either.
me. That's what hurts me. it
Diversity.
it hurts the culture. That's the problem.
I don't
and
like it.
and and Diddy as an individual, he's individual who did some things, and if he's gonna be tried for it and found guilty for whatever reason, that's the individual, not
But
not the community.
you shouldn't lose your life to being freaky.
Right.
No. You shouldn't get Rico charged for being freaky.
Yeah, and don't look at every black person that you see and think that they did that too, or they're doing that too, or they're
And
just like
and and,
that
and
too.
listen, and see these type of topic. Wait, this is why I'm gonna tell you what just happened. So your access suspended. That's TikTok. Is because of the topic.
Oh,
You understand what I'm trying to
okay.
say? And
Hmm.
and this is, we have TikTok. We got our own platform here, so they can't go chuck off. How
Yeah,
about that? We got our
yeah.
own platform, so we really don't need y'all. How about
Matter
that?
of fact, tell them what the platform is.
The platform is worldhyperadio.com, mixuptv.com, whtvpodcast.com, djcocatShow.com. We got so many different platforms y'all can watch us live. You
And this is
understand
where you
what
get
I'm
the
saying?
real
Yeah,
conversation
so
from. We have
TikTok,
some real
cut the live and suspend access. We don't have access We probably could go back live June 15th, they said. This is why
Oh,
we in control our own stuff. You know what I mean? We don't need them.
wow.
But on that note, we got to get out of here because I got places.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I'm about to go bowling with the kids right now. I'm about to
Oh,
go
that's
bowling.
what's up.
Okay, nice,
Let me
nice.
give a round of applause for that.
They over here rushing me to get off the goddamn line
Are
right now.
you done yet? Are you
I'm
done?
Daddy Dearest, nigga. Don't play with me.
Yeah. And for the record, though, everybody that's listening, like stuff we spoke about is what's going on. It ain't nothing that we making up. We
Right.
just giving our opinion on the stuff, and we entitled to our opinion.
Of course.
I guess TikTok don't like our opinion.
It's
Hey,
okay. They'll get with it. We're going to get them as a sponsor sooner or later. It's okay.
we
Take
got
our
our
time.
own platform,
Yo,
so TikTok
everybody
can.
take their time to get on the wave.
I'm actually gonna log out of them completely. How about that? I won't be back live on TikTok ever again.
Well, don't coach it, because nigga.
No,
where
not
the
for the
money
show.
go?
Not for the show. Because some of if we can't talk about things like these, then we shouldn't go live on them.
Nah, because we have to be objective, and I respect everybody's point of view because we all
And
looking
that's
at
what
somebody's
we
point of
did.
view. Right, and if you could have called in, and told us your point of view too, and we'd have
Yeah,
respected it. We all looking
we
at it
all
from
had
what is
different opinions on this situation. So,
right. Yeah, and it's all good. This is what makes us a collective. First thing you got to do is have a conversation.
All right, so we out the building, right?
Yeah,
Yes,
I'm
thank you
about to go
again.
bowling.
Black people, let's love each other. Let's build each other up. That's
Definitely.
what I
Let's
want
build
to say.
each
I'm
other
tired
up.
of hearing
I
we
agree with
building
you.
each other down.
I
Build
agree
each
with you
other up.
1,000%. I agree with that 1,000%. All right,
Yes.
we
You
out.
already know what it is, yo, 4 to 6, and maybe until, you know what I'm saying, WHT podcast show. Every Sunday, we already know what we do. This is Word and Magic. This is me, who, right? And we got Kerry, and then we got DJ CEO Cat, and this is what the fuck we happening. Every day, Sunday, we talk about stuff, and we get into intricate conversation, and you
And we
need to
introduce
call in.
videos.
You need to call in so you can make your point in, and then same be a part of the show.
And the reason why I haven't played much video today is because no
We wait
donation.
for the participation.
And no, we need the participation. So if your artist
Okay.
needs a video played, then you got to send that video, send that donation, and we got you.
Hey, Kat, we can do this. We can do this shit by ourselves, but we can do this shit by ourselves. Automatically, we can talk about what we want to talk about and just make it this 2 hours. What we want
That's
to do.
basically what we're showing them.
All right, so now we love y'all for participating, and you should, because we got a wide performance and a wide platform. What, 250,000 people all over the world? Then WH World Hype Radio. Then we got Mix Up TV. Then we got the, you know what I'm saying? So you're making a thing. Come on, invest in yourself and make it work for you.
Yeah.
Definitely.
All
On that
right.
note, we out of here.
Salud.
All right.
I'm about to bowl like 400.